Are you tired of missing work to take a loved one to a doctor's appointment, only to wait hours for a 15-minute visit? Are you currently having issues with transportation and getting to medical appointments is more headache and hassle than it is helpful? Have you ever felt sick but was just too tired after a long day of work to drag yourself in to see a healthcare provider? What if I told you that you wouldn't have to miss work or even leave home for those very same visits? Or that you could be seen from the comfort of your couch or even your own bed before or after work? Welcome to the future of medicine. At Above Average Health and House Calls, we offer the choice of either virtual or in-home visits. At Above Average, we take care of you wherever you are, putting the care back into healthcare.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap, tap, tap in.
Good morning to everybody on a Wellness Wednesday. Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Jay Blizzy, Jay Black, Shawnee Scott, Sexy Mo is off today. She will be back in the building mañana. That would be tomorrow. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Jay Black, how was your night?
Night was cool. Night was good. A lot of work got accomplished yesterday. Right now, I got this. I don't know if y'all can hear it sound loud to me. Helicopters, like a major fire at the corner of my block. Bowling alley caught on fire. It's crazy. But yeah, everything is all good. Good night. Yesterday was Tuesday. Yesterday was Tuesday, right? $2 Tuesday. I'll be trying to remember what the day is.
Yeah, that would be the day before Wednesday. That would be the day before Wednesday.
Yeah, yesterday was cool. I'm doing a lot of spring cleaning right now. I'm getting ready. I'm cleaning up a lot. I'm clearing out a lot. I think Dex told me I need to do that too. Got to clear out
cleaning
old
out your
stuff.
closet.
Yes, closets, the garage, different rooms. We're just trying to clean up. So that's
nothing worse than trying to clean out a garage. Garages, if you let it pile up, garages are the. I realized when my dad was younger, because my dad's in his 70s, in his mid 70s right now, so he slowed down a lot. My dad kept that. He always stayed on top of that garage, because my mom is vicious when it comes to a garage. Because my mom does nothing but watch. What's that thing? The shopping network on TV.
Okay.
The shopping network. Good morning, Don. CVS or whatever QVC.
QVC. She does nothing but watch that all day, and all they are is boxes being delivered to the house all day.
Get addicted
all
with it.
day. Good morning, everybody. Patrice. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. So that was it. You're doing spring cleaning. You get in the garage. Your garages suck, y'all.
Yeah, they suck. Because you don't realize how much stuff you accumulate, and then you just stick it. Everybody got a certain room or place it. Just put it in there and like, why am I keeping this? If I ain't seen it and needed it in over
exactly,
a year, why do I have it? But it's hard to throw stuff away.
Frustrates me.
I feel like it can come in handy, and
I throw it right away. Once I see I ain't been there, I hate, and Stacy knows this. I hate hoarders. I hate people who just keep shit that they ain't used in like years and say with Jay Black, it could come in handy. Well, it hasn't.
Well, then you hate me.
And you've been fine. You've been fine. Stacey, you've been fine. Let me tell you something. I think people got too many clothes. I think we got too many dishes. I think we got too many of everything. And people feel safer when they have too much of something. Like literally, I'm like, they're like, you're gonna talk. So now I'm selling my clothes. The clothes that I haven't wore, I'm gonna go on that little app that I think it's called Posh, something, and just sell them because I get it. Because I have I got a coat that I've never worn and stuff like that. I have no problem tossing stuff out.
No, well, you won't toss it. Or you gonna try to sell it. I said, you can donate. Goodwill is good.
No. Always donate it. Like in Grand Prairie, I used to love them days. I would wait like 6-7 months. I'm like, I ain't wore this. They won on me. Goodwill won on me.
Sounds like you're nesting. That's what that's called, Shawnee. You're nesting. You're keeping.
Well, everything. Nesting. That's when you're getting ready to have a baby.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I mean, like I had a girls. Like I was going through some
Good
stuff.
Morning, TP.
I have their first lunch kits and stuff, and I was like, I'm not throwing this away. This is their first lunch kit.
Just a lunch kit.
Yeah, their first.
Oh my God, we be getting into it. It's a lunch kit. It's not their first drawing. It's the first thing they had a sample.
I had those too. I have all of their drawings, all the little letters
Oh.
they've written me over the years.
Stacy got all that stuff. She
I
know.
got
Don't
all
let
that
me
stuff.
see it. Let me tell you how many cards I done thrown out.
No, you don't throw that
love
away.
you, Dad. And
You do feel bad for some of it because like they put it like there's something good when they get old. You can look back and say, you remember the
I
previous
got.
picture?
That's why iPhones are the best. That's why phones are the best. I got pictures of them from like 4 months old to 18 right now. So they all stored. We good. I ain't keeping none of that other. We got too many damn dishes.
We don't have too many dishes.
No, we got literally, when it comes to plates and stuff like that, there has to be like 30 plates. Why do we have 30 plates? Why do we have
guests come over? You
no,
switch up.
even if you have 30, if you have 10, you're good.
That's a lot. Yeah, we only got 4.
Exactly.
Wait, y'all only got 4 plates for each person. Stop that. You gotta have a backup.
And then I buy paper plates
and paper plates.
We got 4 plates
and paper plates.
6 cups.
Son, I can't. Let me tell you something.
I got 2 cups, 3 cups up here with me now.
No, I hate that.
You mistakenly bring a cup and then you leave it here. Like that happens.
But see, if there's 4 people, let's say you get 6 glasses. You ain't gonna have that problem with somebody having 2 glasses sitting next to them.
Everybody gonna be looking for it.
Because they gotta go downstairs and get their glass.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm outside the club. Good morning, Ashley.
I'm wearing me out.
Jay, come to the club.
Too many damn dishes and glasses. We got too many clothes.
Yeah, we got too many clothes. I agree with that. We had too many clothes, too many shoes. I need to get rid of some of that stuff.
I'm about to start selling these. I'm gonna set that app up today and just see what because these is brand new. Like I got one of them. I don't even know what type of coat you call it. All I know is I've never worn it ever. I gotta get busy with this. All right, Shawnee, how was your night?
Man, yesterday I had a sick child at home, so we had to go to the doctor. And when we went, I had to pick the other one up from school, so she wouldn't, come home and not know that
empty
we were
house.
here. But at the school, when I got to the school, there's a little boy standing out there with his brother. His brother about 18, 19, because they don't suspend them, but they send them to like cool off. They have to go home, cool off. They have a bad day. And the fast forward, the male teacher that the little boy got in trouble with came out to talk to the brother who's 18, 19. And the little boy was saying, well, he was cussing at me, and that's why I got mad and said da, 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 da. And the teacher was like, well, I didn't cuss at you today. That wasn't today. I just told y'all to do this, and you wouldn't follow the instruction. So the 18, 19-year-old says, well, you still shouldn't be disrespecting kids. And that's when I was like, would they hurry up and get my child up out of this school? Because
that's a
who sent this 18-year-old to come get this boy, the little boy terrorizing the school to where he got to get sent home for a cool-off day.
That's a thankless job, yeah.
Respect this.
What?
I mean,
the students, because he said
respect is due.
He said, "Get your." I think the little boy was saying he told him to sit his ass down. I wanted to ask that little boy so bad, the 18, 19-year. I want to say, so at home, y'all ain't never told him go sit your ass down.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I want no parts of being a teacher. God bless him. I want no parts of being a teacher. Unless it's in a good ass school where you got kids that actually pay attention, and I can't.
But there's no school.
And realize I was a bad. No, they are schools. They are schools out there. There are schools where it is where parents are paying a lot of money to put them kids in there, and them kids is about to them trust funds babies that don't want their money taken away. I mean, they are some good schools, but I'm not doing it. I was a bad kid, but I was never disrespectful to the teacher. Like I was funny.
That part. Yeah, that part. And that's my thing, is they be disrespectful to the teachers. And I think the parents are like the brother, which he was trying. He did. I have to tell. He did get on the brother before the teacher came out. Got on his little brother, but you don't say in front of a kid to the teacher you disrespecting the kids. No,
but you gotta hold your peoples down to a certain degree to let them know I got your back as well. Like you did wrong, But hell, now let me holler at you to let you know respect is due. You can't be disrespectful, and like you gotta be able to play. I need to know you got my back too.
Let me tell you what the problem is. Let me tell you what the real essence of this problem is. That 18-year-old boy has been put in a position that he has to now talk to a teacher and be a full-fledged parent when the kid is 18. Feel very bad.
He's really trying, and the little boy was probably in the 6th grade, I think. And the little boy the 18-year-old was really trying. But my thing is, I could see if the teacher said, "Get your motherfucking ass over there." Now, if he said all that, but all he said was "sit your ass down." No, that's not disrespectful.
That ain't even really a curse in the hood school. That's not a curse in the hood school.
And we had a school in South Dallas.
Yeah, so when you were in school, that's technically that's not even a curse. Like
absolutely.
Sit your ass down is really just telling you nicely to sit your ass down, because my dad told me. But I tell you what, that's the one thing my dad would not take is if a teacher had ever said I disrespected them. Oh, dog. Oh,
the backhand is coming.
My dad will defend me he'll defend me.
Or the Will Smith. The Will Smith is coming.
Let me tell you something. My dad didn't open smack nobody. I'm just mean. There was no open smack. So I'm just letting you know. But if my dad was like, "You're good. Like, just wait. Just don't you act up. Obviously, unless somebody touches me." He said, "Don't you act up. Just wait till I get there and you tell me what happened, and we'll deal with that, the way we deal with it." But if the teacher said I was disrespectful, oh my God.
Yeah, that's the whole.
That's why my teachers always said the same thing. He has so much potential, and he's a very nice kid. They never used the word disrespect with me, because I was trying to make the teacher laugh too. Like, and they knew it, especially Miss Tracy. Mike, you would be a teacher like back in the day, cursing out everything. Honestly, y'all, I don't even curse. I don't even curse at my kids. So I know
you save it all for hearing me.
Yeah, I save it all for right here.
These schools, because they are something else. And a lady was on TikTok saying she showed it was a white teacher going off on some black kids, and he was using some cuss words, and she was like, I got kids. Yeah, you got kids. But when you send your kids to school, your kids are different kids with other adults.
Oh, yeah.
So
you do have to be honest about who your kid is.
Yeah.
Like, you do have to be honest to who you got to be. Like, my dad was honest with, he said, I know. My dad always said this. I know you're not following. I don't know why he said this. He said, I know you're initiating this shit. He said, I know you're the one initiating this shit in the back of the class. It just sounds like something that
you would do.
That you would do. And I was like, yeah, but it wasn't in a mean way. Like, some of these kids is mean spirited. And I guess it goes back to what they see at their house. Like, whatever they seen at their house, they come in, they're coming in hot. Like, when they tell me what the kids is doing, like I told you about the pregnant girl who got beat up at the school. Oh yeah, the girl was pregnant and was popping off. They beat the pregnant girl up at the bus stop.
They have no regard for life. Or anything.
Yeah, and my daughters was like so
pregnant,
offended.
you gotta be more careful.
And they said she was popping off too. So and speaking of, so Shawnee you got one sick daughter. I got 3.
Sit your monkey ass down.
That is hilarious. So, how many times have you heard "sit your monkey ass down" in life? Sit your monkey ass down.
Right.
Look, I've heard that my whole life. Sit your monkey ass
down. Sit down.
And my parents were saying this. My parents would say it in Spanish. They would be saying it in Spanish. Yo, sit your monkey ass down.
That's hilarious.
That's such a disrespectful. When you say it is disrespect, I didn't feel like you was calling me.
No, I never did.
Yeah, I never took it like you was saying I look like a monkey.
I was acting a little monkey.
Yeah, I was monkey.
Yeah, like the little song where you sent 10 little monkeys jumping on the bed. They would refer to us as little monkeys.
I never heard that song until I came to Texas, because I had never heard the Little Monkey song.
Jay, have you heard the monkey song?
10 little monkeys jumping on the bed. What, one fell off, another one said, roll over? Wait, I don't know.
One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, that's what you get for jumping in the bed.
Not quite
9
like
little
that.
monkeys jumping in the bed. It's to teach you how to count backwards.
Yeah. And what happened with the last monkey though? He was the last one. What happened when they got the one?
Same thing.
Oh, it was just no. It was just
Mama
no
called
more
the doctor
monkeys.
and the
It
doctor
No more
was just
monkeys on the bed.
It was
no more monkeys jumping on the
Okay.
bed. Yeah.
The bed was monkeyless.
Yep.
So you got one daughter. I got 3 daughters upstairs, and I think they right now we're waiting for the last. I think the last test comes in. They all got the flu. Yeah.
Well, no, she ain't got the flu. She won't eat.
Oh yeah,
She
these.
won't eat. She won't eat until she gets home because she doesn't like the food at school. She'll eat what I cook, but she won't eat. So they think that it's just, her nutrition. I'm like, and the doctor looking at me like, whoa, she doesn't eat breakfast. I said, she cooked breakfast. I asked the other one in front of her, I said, is it food there? And she's like, yeah. The oldest one get up and cook her food in the morning.
These kids are
She
particular.
know how to cook. She don't want to eat.
Yeah,
I'm working.
These kids are
It's like,
particular when it comes to that food. You ain't got the only daughter who don't eat lunch at school. I'm like, what the hell? They be complaining about the food. I said, I don't know. Maybe these kids are too aware of stuff that may not taste good. Because it was whatever. Like whatever you had at lunch in the cafeteria, I ate. I was like, it's whatever. I'm hungry.
No,
Right.
she won't eat. She won't eat her vegetables. And that's like a big thing. She want to eat a bunch of junk. She'll eat the meat. She'll eat the starch.
When you're sick, you're supposed to give them what they like at that point because you want to encourage. You need to be.
No,
So
this is regular. Because this morning
regular.
she woke up talking about, well, I feel the same way. I said, well, then you better go in there and make your ass some breakfast because you're going to school today.
Dude, I had the 3 daughters all sick, and nobody comes downstairs, so they were texting me what they needed.
Oh, Dad, I need this.
Dude, they were literally texting me. Akela text me, Dad, I'm throwing up. I don't know what to do when you're throwing. Like, what does mom do? Do you want me to rub it? I don't like people touching me when I throw up when I'm sick. I don't like nobody to touch me. But I guess so. I guess they like the rubbing of the back. So I had to go up there and do the rubbing of the back.
Make sure you hold her hair back. You have the towel, the wet towel.
I was like, okay. But she wasn't even, the thing was, I was like, Akela, you ain't got nothing else to throw up. There's nothing there. Like there was nothing coming out. It was just like dry heaving. And I said, you got to breathe. You got to breathe and get that out your thought process. Because the more you think about throwing up, the more you start going, ugh. And I was like, oh God. So they texted me. They texted me things like seltzer water, please. Hold on, they started getting particular. Ginger ale with a lot of ice. I said,
I need light ice.
so I was just running up and down the steps, and then we ran out of seltzer water and ginger ale. So I had to do a group text. Dad has got to go to the store, so I'll be back. So I had to go to the store. I'm in ShopRite. You want to tell? Because when I was at Kroger, I knew Kroger. Like I knew Kroger like the back of my hand. I knew Kroger and Tom Thumb. Like I knew those 2 places. I knew exactly where everything was at that I needed. I did not look lost. I looked like I was a veteran up in Kroger and Tom Thumb.
You knew exactly.
I knew exactly where I needed to go. But ShopRite was different. So I had to find the seltzer water and the ginger ale and get a bunch of seltzer water and ginger ale. And I didn't know if they wanted crackers. They ain't want no crackers. I thought maybe they wanted crackers when they were sick. I said, then Autumn is sick as hell. She sends down, mind you, I'm literally about to do this. I got it in the microwave. Autumn says, Dad, please don't eat the cheese pizza that is in the refrigerator. I got them both in the microwave, about to hit 35 because 35 seconds is perfect. About to hit them. So I had to take them out, put them back in aluminum foil, and go get the pepperoni.
Just go buy your own. Order now. I would have ate it. So I'm just gonna order another one because they crazy. I'm hungry.
No, but this is the cheese pizza that Stacy got the Journos or whatever it is, which is super good.
The Journos.
Yeah, I like them better than I actually like ordering some of the pizza. Like that stuff is delicious. I was like, cool. So now we got
playing doctor. So you're playing Wellness Wednesday. You're playing.
I'm Wellness Wednesdays up here, and I'm taking all my vitamins because I'm no good when I'm sick. Like I can't do it. Like and then Akela's laying in our bed, and she's on top, and I'm like, oh, we got to change these sheets. We
spray the bed down. Yeah,
we gotta spray the bed down because I can't be getting sick up in here. So I'm staying downstairs the entire time. I wish I would have saw you
in the aisles, looking lost. Because Stacy, she don't go too far.
Yeah, I was in the shop right looking. but you kind of know where the soda and the seltzer water is. But then I like going to the grocery store. Like I used to go to the grocery store like at 11 o'clock at night. It was like because nobody would be there. It was like soothing. I'd have my earbuds in, and I would just be cruising down and looking
Lady
around.
Q, lady, I can't.
What are you doing? What are you?
No, I'm just saying going to the supermarket. That ain't my thing. Lady Q, I cover whatever I gotta cover if she can run to the store. Like I hate that. But
no, but that's why you go on off hours. When you go on off hours and you got it to yourself, and then that's when you learn where everything is at. That's when you like, oh, these are where the batteries are at.
Sharonda.
Good morning, Sharonda.
What up, Sharonda? Sharonda's the one that's the same Sharonda. Good morning, everyone. All right, so let's get to the show. Hopefully these kids are gonna start getting. I think autumn's coming around. But Amani and you know, when Amani gets asthma, I gotta pat them lungs and break that stuff up. There's a technique how you gotta pat them lungs. All right, let's get to so when I saw this story and we talked about it before the show, this literally is Jay Black. Like, this is Jay Black. Like, this is Jay Black's entire life. This is what Jay Black does. About a lot. I'm curious. I literally believe.
I know what he's talking about.
I literally believe that Jay Black would be down to track me in my car. I believe that he would be a tracker in my, just for the hell of it, just to know where I'm at, just, for no reason, just to be Jay. Okay, so there's this guy who literally put his Apple Watch to his girl's car to track her. Now, I don't understand where he put this tracker. I think the mistake he made is he should have just left it under the car seat so that when they came, okay, so he gets arrested for putting an Apple Watch to track his girl. Do you want to play the clip?
Yeah, I will.
All right, play the clip. Play the clip.
Metro Police arrest a man who's accused of trying to track his girlfriend using his Apple Watch. Here's what happened. Police were called after the couple showed up at the Family Safety Center out of Murfreesboro Pike. Well, the woman was trying to get an order of protection, but the boyfriend was able to track her down. That's despite her disabling a tracking app that was on her phone. Well, it turns out an Apple Watch was tied to the spokes of her car tire. Officers determined the watch was there for the purpose of tracking her and have arrested the boyfriend.
Now you locked up. Now you locked up because you want to be DJ Tracker Track. You want to be DJ. I want to know where this chick is at all times.
That's crazy.
That's what you get. Now I don't understand why he just didn't drop that thing in the car and pushed it under the seat and said it just fell. Like I dropped it.
And why did he even do it? What do you mean drop it in the car?
I can figure out why. In my thought process, for those that may think this way, if he's going to need to get it out, maybe to recharge it and things like that, you can't have access to the inside. So by doing it on the outside, you have access all the time.
Now
and listen to Jay.
No, I'm just saying that maybe what
no. Jay found this place, the Spy Shop. There's actually a Spy Shop in Texas too. Is in Addison. It's called the Spy Shop.
Mm-hmm.
Jay looked like James Bond. Jay had pens that would record.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Jay literally had sunglasses that literally had a camera in that would record you while he was talking to you.
And look at him digging in his teeth while he laughing.
Jay Black. Hold on.
You can't believe anything Mike said.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this is the absolute truth. Jay Black had a stun gun that was a cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever we was in some type of messy situation, if Jay was on the phone, I knew he had the stun gun ready. These are facts. Now, I ain't mind the stun gun because sometimes we was in situations where they come in handy. Like, I almost purchased a stun gun. There ain't nothing better than somebody thinking you on the phone. There ain't nothing better than that.
Yes.
This dude was the gadget king.
The clocks, all type of stuff. That pen came in handy. I took it to court a couple of times. I needed it for court. I recorded what the judges used to say to me. That recording pen was dope. But yeah, there's a lot of Spy Shop stuff out there. It don't necessarily mean to be tracking a mate or having cameras.
No, you're videotaping people that you want. You videotaping audio and video for a reason.
Yeah. Like they do have little clocks that's really cameras and audio. You think it's a clock and it's really a recording device. Yeah. So they have all types of stuff.
Jay Black had a toothpick with a camera attached to it.
Yeah, that's a little extreme.
No, but the Apple Watch, that was extreme for that guy. I mean, hey, if she's cheating, I guess,
Who said she was cheating? She ain't got to be cheating. He just crazy.
The fact that she was already getting an order of protection against this
Absolutely.
weirdo, you already knew there was something nutty about this. But them spy shops are vicious. Like, that's what your ass get. First of all, fellas, stop tracking girlfriends. Like, at least tell me it's your wife. Stop tracking girl. Do you know how ridiculous you look tracking girlfriends?
Yeah, when you're doing it, that's ridiculous.
The tracking situation sounds like
like
stalking.
stalking.
Oh no, it's on the
Yeah.
verge. It is
On the
definitely
verge.
All of y'all got
Who was
tracking
that?
apps on y'all cell phones for y'all
No,
partners.
my
and
daughters. Every
y'all
time
all got
I
ways.
I
to
do
track.
have a tracking
So y'all
device,
stalkers?
and that's no, I don't. If I want him to know where I am, well, I have it set to where my daughters and they can go on there and see where I am. But I set it up. Didn't nobody tell me to do it.
I mean, we my whole family is set up on the tracker, so we know where everybody's at.
Yeah.
Because we don't want nobody disappearing. But
Yeah,
I ain't
so-
doing it. I ain't putting an Apple Watch to the spokes of your
tire.
of your
So I
tires.
can see where you are. That's crazy. That's ridiculous.
Jay Black TP said Jay Black's so sneaky, but I have a small radio camera. Listen to you. I have a small radio camera I use to keep in my grandmother's room when she was in a nursing home. Beautiful, excellent,
using it for
Smart.
the right reasons.
That's the right reason.
Yeah, that's the right reason. You're not
That's
trying
the
to
right reason.
do like Jay Black. Jay Black.
No, what do you mean? Do like me? Mike said this. It was a cell phone stun gun. Bam! Like that was good. We was out in them streets a lot, and I had felonies. I couldn't, carry a
Hey,
firearm.
Lady Q, you better
probably got a
sweep the
tracker on
bugs.
Lady Q.
He got one in her brush. Her curling iron.
Probably, yeah. It's probably cameras all around the house. She can.
Hey, Lady Q, you
got
better check
trackers
that.
in your shoes.
You better check that flat iron. That flat iron just ain't regular.
It gets hot. It gets hot in work. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Y'all stupid. But no, but that was crazy. That guy was crazy. He's different. Matter of fact, here's his picture. I thought he was a white dude.
No, I knew he was.
Nah.
Look at
He,
him.
he kind of got to look like you, Jay Black.
Stop
he just
that.
Like
He
him.
gotta look like
He
Jay.
put some glasses on him and darken him up. That kind of look like you with dreads.
No, we waste so much time trying to track people.
Like you.
Curling iron.
God, I if I had a son, I'd be like, son, listen to me. Don't waste time. Like, if you think you got to track a chick, the relationship probably ain't where it needs to be. Or you got a guilty conscience. Son, don't put your guilty conscience on her, yo. Like, don't. Leave that girl alone.
You can get a tracker for your car. Yeah, I got the hum. I got the little hum from Verizon too. I got that on one of my daughter's car, and it shows you everywhere they're at, wherever the car is at,
Yeah.
how fast they drive, they turn too hard. You can track everything with the vehicle. So, the tracker for vehicles are definitely out there too.
And you should have that. You should have that for your kids. Like, you should have stuff like that. It's just too dangerous out here. It's definitely too dangerous out here. Good morning, girl. But yeah,
I think it's just good for yourself too, because so people will know.
Yeah, if I disappear, trust me. If I disappear, don't think I just got the press and I just no. Let's just be clear, y'all.
You can't find Mike.
You can't find me. You come looking for me. Don't be like, no, he probably want to be by himself. No, he don't. No, he don't.
I'm gonna tell somebody that I'll be like, look, I'll call at least one person and say, look, this is where I'm gonna be.
At least.
If somebody call you, this where I'm at.
Sharonda said, or you're just insecure of you in the trackers.
And that's what I wish I could tell. You can tell your daughters too. I shouldn't just keep it, but it seems like guys get away with being more like that sometimes. And I might be wrong, but I would tell my son, don't waste time on that, dog. First of all, don't waste time going through a girl's phone. If you think you have to go through a girl's phone, there's either something wrong with the relationship, something wrong with her, or there's something wrong with you.
And everybody has gone through somebody's phone. Be honest.
I done been through a phone before.
I've never gone through a phone.
I have.
Michael effing Shawn.
I've never gone through a phone.
Never, ever.
No,
not even when you were younger. We're not talking about Mike now. We talking about Mike.
No.
21-year-old Mike.
I've never. It's just too much work to me. Maybe because I'm lazy. Like,
if you say open up your phone and just go through the contents, it might not have been physically, but does that count as you going through a phone?
Yes.
Yeah. I've never asked somebody to go through their phone. It's not because I'm not jealous. I'm not saying I'm not jealous. It just seemed.
Don't go to the phone.
Yeah, it just seemed like too much work.
It is.
It just seems like I gotta crack your password. I gotta watch what you're doing. And then once you go through, once you
Michael F. and Sean.
Once again,
this
y'all,
is the most craziest, one of the most craziest individuals on the planet.
Insecure,
jealous.
All that. The whole. It just happens to be. I've never checked Stacy's phone ever. I've never, and I've known Stacy since we was how old when I met Stacy when I was like. I think I was 17 years old when I met her. I've never gone through a phone. Now I've asked questions.
You know a passcode?
No, but she tells me every time when she tells me to answer the phone, I go, "What's your passcode?" And I forget every time. She tells me the passcode, I put it in, and then I take her the phone and whatever.
Sharonda says she's gone through phones and got her heart broken. Nah, she's good off that. Well, wait, didn't you need to know? So you would rather not know, and that's weird, kind of. Is that weird? I guess
I don't think so.
You don't want to know, but you know what's happening.
No, I hate to tell you, you're gonna find out eventually. And now
you're gonna find something in the phone. It's gonna be something in the phone, something that might not even be relevant, but it's just there. Like that's why. I don't do it because it could have been some.
When you go look for times, you'll find.
I'll tell you right now. Yeah. Do I really need to? Do I really want to see what Stacy has texted her mom about me? No, I don't. I don't. I've gone through a phone and found out I am that shit crazy, so I don't do it no more. Yes, that's another thing.
It's too much. It's like
I don't know what's worse. You go through an entire phone. You go through an entire phone and not find nothing. And you look crazy. Like I just went through a whole phone. I went through every contact, through every text.
I went through all the messengers. I went through all the
things. What they saying?
DMs.
Oh, he ordered something for me.
Yeah, he ordered something.
Oh wait, did you go through the trash can? You always got to remember to go through the trash can.
Oh,
why you delete that? You didn't want me to see this? Let me see what's in this trash can.
Who is this picture? This bitch.
Now my phone's been gone through.
Oh,
and I still didn't check
the picture.
I still didn't check the phone after my phone got go ahead. If you okay.
That is the most honest response I heard. Yeah, she's crazy. Yeah, y'all be thinking it'd be me. That's why
it is you. You made
y'all
her
can tell the way she busts her head, cuss up a storm.
No.
Y'all know it's very balanced.
Lady Q is not innocent. I used to think Lady Q. I was like, damn. I used to be like, I know he running all over this girl. Like I know, like Jay Black. I used to be like, Jay Black, slow down. No, it's equal.
It's equal.
It's 100% 50-50 in that house.
Facts on facts.
It is 50-50 in that house. Trust. I'm like, I no longer worry about Lady Q at all. I'm like, I worry about Jay sometimes. I'm like, damn, Jay.
You all right?
You all right?
If you need to get away, let me know. I'll come scoop you. If you need a ride.
You might want to work OT you might want to go work an extra shift or something.
Patrice said, my significant other has left his phone going to work all day and she hasn't touched it. Wow.
Well, the fact that he left the phone all day and didn't come back to get it, y'all both in a good relationship. Like those are just signs.
Absolutely.
Like if you go downstairs and watch TV, which I do all the time, and leave the phone on your side of the bed, and you just sitting here watching the game, and you don't go up there until you hear the phone ring. Those are just obvious. There's usage. There's ways people handle their stuff that you can tell that everything is kind of good. Now, sometimes people can do that to try and throw you off. Like experts. Expert liars will do that.
Expert liars.
Will do that to throw you off. Will make it very clear, like leave phones and stuff like that and all that to throw you off. But normally, at a certain point, you like, look, it is what it is. But don't come yelling at me because you went through my phone. Don't do it.
I always turn my phone over, and people are like, why you turn your phone over? It's I don't like the light shining.
What is she saying?
What the Lady Q said? No, I was Googling and cross-referencing to find out it was a damn Uber. I stopped just short of losing.
I'm confused. What is she saying? I'm missing this. What am I not getting here?
I guess they was checking whenever the phone got checked. They were cross-referencing numbers, trying to see a pattern on the numbers.
Oh, okay.
And Googling the number, come to find out it was an Uber.
Who the fuck is this bitch?
Who is 215-286-6955? 75.
It's the Uber driver.
But the funny thing is, you wouldn't even know. You'd be like, I don't know, because you don't remember the Uber driver's number.
No, absolutely not.
That's
a one and done. And you probably wasn't even on the phone that long. I guess they was trying to figure where you at, so you might have been a couple minutes. I'm over here, make it right.
Or maybe like for me, the Uber driver would never know my gate code, so I might have called them to tell them the gate code was 1212, which is the dumbest gate code. My old gate code was so stupid. Trent said, number one, you're violating their trust in you. Your partner has put trust in you by leaving their phone out in the open. They have shown respect and faith in you. So at that very least, you should offer them the same in return. But secretly searching through their phone, you're breaking the trust and respect. You're setting your relationship back by violating the trust you seemingly had with your partner. You set your relationship back. Whether you find anything suspicious doesn't matter. The fact.
I disagree. I think it's putting more stability to feel comfortable to know, okay, it wasn't nothing there. That gives you more peace of mind, right?
But why you got to go through the phone? Why do you feel like you need to go through the phone?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, Shawnee. Because in the past something happened. And everybody holds something either in the past in that relationship something happened, or in another relationship something happened. And people take that other shit and put it on the new person.
But if the new person ain't doing that, why would you do that?
It's still in your head.
It ain't right. It ain't right.
As Rodney Perry would say, it ain't right. I know.
It ain't right.
It ain't fair. Yes, that's just what
I turn the phone over all the time. I turn it over.
Okay, this is why when I'm talking to people, the reason why I turn the phone over, because I have a habit of talking to people and looking at my phone. Like
I just don't like the light shining. That's why I turn mine over.
I realized, like, everybody kept telling me, people tell me it's rude.
What?
People say it's rude. No, I was listening. You said it's rude, Mike, if you turn your phone over?
No, it's rude if you are actually and I can have, this is the thing, I can literally have a conversation with you and be scrolling on my phone at the same time and pay total, I'm paying, but people said it's rude. So whenever I had a meeting or something like that, I would turn the phone over unless that person was on their phone. So we're both not on our phone. I'm going to give you the respect and turn my phone over so it doesn't distract me. Because I'm telling you, if that phone is not turned face down, I'm going to start scrolling. Dog, is an addiction. Like, go ahead.
I was replying to Sequisa. No, I do it all the time. But I mean, everybody got my passcode. So you go through there if you want. But don't ask me about nothing in my phone.
Oh, he could look through it, but he just can't.
Don't ask me about nothing in my phone.
So if I got a question about what's in the phone, I don't have, like, I can't ask you to inquire. What's the harm in you explaining?
Nothing. I mean, but it's like I'm with you. I'm right here with you all the time. So don't ask me about another dude in my phone.
Now, do you see the word you use that annoys people when you say, "What's the problem with you explaining?" I'm a grown ass person. You think I got time to look at you and explain to you?
Yeah.
Well, when you're in a relationship, yes, that's old.
I mean, ain't nothing in there, but it's like, don't ask me about no dude in my phone.
But I have. It's going to bother me if I don't. So I'm supposed to just sit on that.
Don't ask me where I was at when I come in the house.
What you gonna ask me?
I'm going to inquire more either about the starting, where did this friendship start from, or where maybe it's, hey, I know this is whatever it's about. You saying don't ask you about anything.
Okay, hold on.
That's the sign of guilt. That's something like, what you got to hide.
Hold on. I'm with you every day.
Pause right there, y'all. I want y'all to continue this. Everybody on IG Live, everybody watching, do you agree with Jay Black that you should have to answer the question if he does look through your phone? And see something, are you obligated to, Nyla, what's up, girl? I hope everything's good with you. Are you obligated to answer the question? Now continue, y'all. Are you obligated? I want to know what y'all think.
Why you asking me? What did it say?
So it could have been something as simple. It could have been a "Hey, beautiful." It could have been I was wondering about this. It could be anything.
That's why I don't check phones, because I'm turning up.
You have to respect your relationship enough that you want to make your husband or man or whatever feel comfortable. And if that's a dialogue that needs to occur, I think it needs to happen. And if by you being defensive, that's not putting me in a safe place, a comfortable
But that's not me being defensive.
You refusing to answer.
If somebody send me a message and they say, "Hey, beautiful,"
Hey, DJ, slow your roll. Shawnee says she's not answering no questions.
Shawnee over here getting all.
If somebody, so if we go through my IG, the DMs, and somebody in there talking about, hey, beautiful. I might not even know that person.
No, but that's a public. We're talking about your phone. The phone means
Yeah,
he has
that's
your
on my
number
phone.
directly.
And then how you responded
Directly.
to that "Hey beautiful" is
phone
going to
number.
dictate a lot
Your
too.
phone
If you
number.
letting another man say "Hey beautiful" to you, that's a
9
problem.
times
Go
out
ahead.
of 10, I haven't responded because I'm real bad about checking messages. That's why everybody that I want to talk to has a ringtone. So those are the only messages I check.
But why is he calling you beautiful? Like, what's
I
going
don't
on?
know, because I'm maybe because I'm beautiful. Maybe because I'm beautiful.
Shaquisha said, I will answer the question for my husband. Thank you,
I
Shaquisha.
want to know what made him feel so comfortable.
Yeah,
to
why
call
is he
you
so
beautiful.
comfortable calling you
I
beautiful?
don't know.
That's my thought process.
I don't know this nigga.
Morning, white
I
chocolate.
don't even know this
So how
nigga.
how he got your phone number if you don't know this dude?
I don't know. He could have got it off my website.
All right, well, put him on speakerphone. Give him a
But
call.
you saying don't
Oh, we
ask
can
you
call him.
anything. Exactly,
We
Mike.
can
That's
call him.
where we were going.
We can call him.
We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this
We
out
can
right
call
now.
him, and y'all messy as hell. But that's
And then I
okay.
know you enough to know. I know when you get uncomfortable or nervous. So your body language is telling me everything I need to know. If you start to shake, if you quiver, I know all of your traits.
Language.
Yes, I'm on it.
And what we can call, we can call
No,
the
I do
number.
not agree with
We
Jay
can do
Black.
all of that. I don't have no problem with that.
You should not be going through my phone. If I went through your phone and had a question in a relationship, it's your job, it's your duty, in my opinion, to make that person feel
Wait a
comfortable.
minute. But why? But the fact that you going through the phone, that's the issue.
You got nothing to hide.
I don't have nothing to
let's
hide.
talk about
So
it. That's how my thought process is. Let's talk about it.
I think that's why I don't go through phones, because I know I'm not rational. I think that might be
rational in asking to inquire.
No, because I know if I see anything, I'm not gonna be. I didn't say you weren't rational. I said I'm not gonna be rational, because I don't need. They should not be a dude texting you anyway.
What you mean? It's plenty of dudes.
I'm talking about my relationship. I'm not
Where's
talking
the
about
tambourine?
you.
I'll be shaking the
I'm
tambourine.
like, it's a whole bunch of dudes that text me.
That was a moment.
Ain't no guy supposed to be texting.
And especially with the "Hey beautiful," if it's business, you don't do the beautiful "Good morning, love." And
I don't
see anybody. And you have to address that so they know not to do that. But if somebody initially says that, I don't have no control over that. It's like I don't even know this nigga. I cannot.
No,
answer.
but you just made me now. If we're in a relationship, you just made me feel better. You said I'm going to address that so he doesn't do it again. Now we're good. Now,
if she didn't address it, because I wouldn't have said that if she would have checked them in the text. But obviously she didn't say nothing.
Maybe I didn't have time.
So that's why I brought it up. Because if I was sorry that she checked it out, I'd be like, yo, what's this nigga thinking?
Maybe my phone was sitting there and you saw it, and I didn't get a chance to address it. Because trust me, for me and mine, ain't nobody gonna disrespect me or mine. That's
Nala said people take text messages out of context. Beautiful, I ain't take out of context.
Yeah, what? So can't nobody else say I'm beautiful?
Not directly to you.
The answer.
Not directly to me. Why not?
They can say to one of their boys about you, but they can't.
Why I can't get that
beautiful.
compliment? Why I can't get that compliment?
Nope.
So I'm just, can't nobody tell me that I'm popular.
Nah, because you don't want a text message on my phone saying, "What up, sexy?" You don't want that. You'll be like, why the hell is she saying "What up, sexy"?
I'd be like, who this?
Billy said to lie. He wants you to lie. He said you can answer truthfully. Nope. He wants you're obligated to answer yes, but or they saying that they won't be truthful.
This fool will ask me about my stepdad or uncle every day,
and that's what I'm talking about. That part.
Can't remember who they are. I do. Yeah. I mean, I would do the same thing because I know I would forget. But who the hell? Oh, sometimes you know what I do that with Stacey.
It ain't no fool though. I don't appreciate the fool part. Like it's not being a fool. If I forgot, I forgot. I need to inquire. I need to inquire. So somebody can't be a fool if they don't remember. You just have to be patient with that person to be able to explain.
How long does it take you to remember her family members?
But I do that with
her
Stacey.
Stepdad and her uncle. This ain't her second cousin. This is her stepdad and her uncle.
I do that with Stacey with Instagram and Facebook.
Yes.
Because I'd be like, who in the hell? And then I'm like, but then I catch her. I say, oh, that's so and so. That's so and so. That's so and so. That's their actually.
It's social media.
Yes, they do it, Shaquisha. People will shake and quiver.
Social media, so you can't really.
Oh no! You accepted friends. So you Facebook and all that, yeah, I will. That's when I'll do Lady Q. I start cross-referencing. Yeah, we're gonna see who I check. And I be running through them friends like once a month. Just real quick, just like, okay, all right, we got
Once
it.
a
Yes,
month. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't do it because I do it. I check Instagram.
Oh, yeah, I
just
I
check.
check the friends and
See,
stuff.
Shadow, you
But
full of crap. You go
I'm
back
not
and
full of
forth.
crap, but I mean, I don't be like, well, why you say this to that girl, and why this girl?
If you're leading somebody on, you should. Why are we leading somebody
Damn, we
on?
jumped to that.
Well,
Okay.
I don't think that
All right.
I don't. Well, I ain't seen nothing where I felt like he was leading somebody on.
Okay.
But if they are saying something, we can't control what other human beings say.
But you can control your reaction to shut that down. So let's not
I
get
mean,
that twisted.
That's true. That's true. It shouldn't go to a certain point. I'm big on respect, and I think that it shouldn't go to a certain point. But given the arenas that we work in, I get it.
Oh, look, Nyla gonna put me on blast. I've texted you many times saying, hello, handsome.
Damn, she put you all the way out there.
And that's disrespectful in a relationship,
All the way
Nyla.
out
I
there.
see that on IG. Nyla, that's disrespectful.
Yeah,
you can't text
shouldn't be
Mike
texting
saying, hey,
him,
good
"Hello,
morning, or hey, handsome.
He
That's
got
doing
a
too
woman,
much.
Nyla. You
That's
got to-
doing way
yeah.
you violation.
Oh, that's my people.
Nyla, you get a penalty flag for that.
Nyla's my people.
The flag comes out. No.
Nyla's my people. Nyla don't mean nothing by that. I mean, I am handsome, but
But
Nyla
see,
don't mean
you
nothing
said
by
Nyla don't mean nothing by
See,
that.
that's boosting your ego, and now you're feeding into it, and you got another woman saying you're handsome, and you ain't shutting it down.
I might have sent her.
What
I
does he
might have
have
sent
to
her a
shut
heart
down?
emoji back once or twice. I don't know.
The
What
heart
does he
eyes.
have to shut down because she said hello, handsome? That gotta be shut down. What you say back? What you okay? Other than the heart emoji. Thank you, Tamara. Hey, beautiful Tam. See?
Yeah, Tam, that's all good when
Hey,
you do it, Tam.
Yeah,
It's
it's
all
all
good when you
good
do
when-
it. We ain't mad at you, Tam. We ain't mad at you.
That's still a little, yeah, but okay.
You know.
That
But
ain't
thank
no
you,
little
Nyla.
nothing.
Thank you. Some days I was
I don't
feeling
have nobody texting me good morning. Hello, beautiful.
Yeah, hello, beauty. I'm gonna text you today.
You don't count though. You don't count, though.
When Shawty put up her model pics, I was gonna do the heart. That's a note that's disrespectful. I can't even do that because that could, like Shawty, I see her.
Oh, you can't do that because you don't want Lady Q to fuck you up.
No, but Lady Q, you know that how we all rock and we all, but that is disrespectful. So the handsome, the hard eyes, you can't do that stuff. You can't. That's disrespectful to your partner.
I mean, but okay, like that picture. It's a lot of people that posted, "Oh, you look beautiful." Oh, you got. That means nothing. That don't mean that something going on because they like, "Oh, this is a beautiful picture of you," or "You look great. You look gorgeous." That's why people post pictures to get them compliments.
There's ways you can give a compliment without doing the whole "Hey, handsome," "Hey, beautiful."
It's gonna be that old school. So I wish you didn't trust me so much. Hold up, what was the trendsetter? Mark, what was he left the passage. Okay.
Yeah, he's doing his research.
All right. It's going through someone's phone illegal. Phone. Case details. Under federal law, you are not permitted to view, read, or listen to any communications on someone else's phone or electronic device. So where does that leave someone who suspects their spouse is cheating?
I mean, oh my God. I mean,
I'm breaking the law. I understand. But I think I'm breaking.
Go through my phone. He can go through my phone anytime.
Yeah, phones. I get interrogated for friend requests. Oh yeah, Billy J. It goes down.
Why are you requesting these?
Turn me on. But that's just me.
Sometimes you just got to get rid of social media when it gets that day.
Yeah,
like,
sometimes
it ain't worth the drama.
Yeah, it ain't worth the drama for people you don't even goddamn know. Like, it ain't even worth the drama. Like, if your girl got a real problem with you liking certain pics, just stop liking the certain pics. Like, all right, you right, my bad.
But yeah, why are you requesting certain chicks, Billy? Like, that is kind of like, they're not a celebrity, like public figure.
And I trust
Maybe he just liked the post that she put up.
Trust
I
me,
mean, if they're actually contacting each other, that's the problem. But we just liking stuff on social media.
That's why you gotta have.
No,
that's why you gotta have a burner account
from the heart.
I think I mean, I thought that it was just like the okay, that's cool. The heart. This is I really like this. I ain't know that it was. That the heart mean I'm in love with you. It's just
like is the heart. I thought the black heart or the different color heart. I got to figure that out for social media because if there's a heart that I can use as neutral that just show like there's love, That's why I try to do the fist,
so
like on the
hard.
arm or something.
I got a ploy for every guy out there, and it's not gonna work now that I said it. But Nyla said, "Why have so many people become politically correct about a text? Stop reading between the lines. There is nothing there." Like Nyla's like, there ain't nothing there. Like you looking for something that ain't there. Hey, fellas, this is what you do, right? If you see a bad chick on Instagram, right? I mean, and you like, God, Jesus, you can't just like it. Just put the prayer hand emojis.
Nah, y'all be liking it. Y'all be sitting there looking at them girls hitting
No,
like
put the prayer hand emojis, because if your girl's like, what does that mean? I'm just praying for her. I hope she's safe. I'm praying for everybody.
Nah, don't you pray for that bitch. You hit it down and hit like. You ain't praying for it. Hit like. Hit the like. You can't pray
So
for
you
it.
do can't like if
no.
it's a Drea Michelle or that Ruby Rose chick or whoever, like he can't just hit like.
I mean, he does. He go through there and look at them Instagram girls and he hit like on them. They ain't here. I'm here.
I don't know. It's just, I guess, I don't know. I can see why a woman might get mad over something like that. Then
Billy in trouble, Mike. Billy in trouble. He can't.
Oh, you can send a thumbs up and get smacked. Yeah.
Billy can't do nothing. Billy
can't do nothing.
Because Billy be on that thing. Billy be on that thing doing too much. You be doing too much on that, Billy. Sometimes you just got to look at the pic and be like, damn, and keep it moving. You got to treat, sometimes when you're in a relationship, you got to treat them chicks bad as hell on Instagram.
Hey, beautiful.
Hey,
he got
hey,
Slow.
Somebody say, hey, beautiful to me.
All right, now you better be careful, Slow, because we don't know who Wig Man is, who Mountain Bike Man is. You playing around. Right,
you got to treat them chicks on Instagram sometimes the way you treat a bad chick at the mall. You just look and you keep it moving. You don't you don't make a comment. You don't do nothing. You just go like, damn, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy right now. I always use, I don't care whoever feels.
How whoever feels. Yeah.
How whoever feels. Why would you put those? Stacey,
but it's just,
that's a lot.
But
no,
the fact
no,
that she said, I don't care. Whoever feels like that's disrespectful to your spouse, to the other person. Like that's the
matter of fact, Stacey, if you put that on one of my pics, I'm gonna block you. That's
and Desire. Look, you're gonna do her company too. Desire for accessories. We blocking everybody, Stacey.
Blocking everybody. Don't you put that
disrespectful.
Girl, if you think I look good in one of my pictures, I'm telling you, just put prayer hand emojis, and I know what that means. Don't put them eyes with hearts banging out of their face. Don't do that. Yo, I'm praying for her. Yes, I'm praying for her. Yes, that's what you do.
No, don't pray for it. Just put the heart. I'd rather the heart. No praying.
Lady Q said, I don't give a crap about a like on social media. I'm usually the one showing him the pic. That's good.
No, that's like she would say, do you see Drea Michelle? Look at this body. Damn, she's tight. Like she will pull me aside. Like, did you see such and such? Look how they Ashanti. I'm like, yeah. You know, like so.
Did you hit the heart on it?
No, I don't do hearts. If I see it on the scroll, I do
it's
a
just
like.
A heart. It's just a heart on Instagram.
Is it? No, that's.
I always put the one with the face that the tongue sticking out. I put that.
See, nigga go too far every time. Negroes, like, what are we doing?
I put the one with the tongue sticking out, like you. And then I put next to it heavy breathing.
And this all started from a guy that had an Apple Watch tracker on his girl's car because she disabled the app, the tracking app. And Mike started was he going too far with a tracker? And that's
you can't put the tracker in her rims of her car and then think that she's not going. That bring that one back.
Like it's a bike.
Like it's a bike. Somebody said spokes, but damn,
like spokes. What kind of rims she got?
And I hope homie wasn't on probation or nothing, because that's a violation. Now all of a sudden you might have hemmed this dude up for real.
It ain't no real felony though, right? That's got to be a misdemeanor.
Well, if it's family,
he looked like a tracker. He looked like somebody who tracks
Texas, you get a minimum of 5 years
for putting a tracker on somebody.
If you go through family violence court or domestic violence and they get charged, it's a minimum of 5 years.
Shit, mind your business. Just find out where she was at when she get back.
Mind your business.
Better ask her where she was at when she gets back. All right. So that's the tracker. Then we go from the tracker to the dumbest black man in America. This is the dumbest black man in America. This is literally the dumbest black man in America. His name is Herschel Walker.
Yeah, we never talked about him.
A lot of y'all don't remember Herschel Walker was a borderline Hall of Fame football player.
Yeah, he was a superstar.
For the Dallas
made it to the Hall of Fame?
I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame. No, he's borderline Hall of Fame. He hasn't made it to the Hall of Fame. For you Cowboy fans, Herschel Walker is the reason why y'all won those Super Bowls, because Jimmy Johnson traded him for a shitload of draft picks, which ended up being Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman, and Emmitt Smith. So they traded him and got all those guys, and that's why the Dallas Cowboys went through their glory time of winning 3 Super Bowls. But this man, I don't think he believes he's black anymore. Got everybody on IG Live. You can't hear it because we're gonna play this clip, but this clip might be.
They might have saw it already because it's been circulating for a couple of days now. Yeah.
All right, but for those watching on Media Room 360, Facebook, Twitch, and all that other good Apple Watch,
Apple Watch,
Apple Watch,
all streaming. All 9 of y'all platforms out there, yeah.
All 60,000 platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, VH1. You can catch us on VH1. Play the clip so we can hear.
I'm running. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of them wanting to teach CTR in school, critical race theory. Can you tell me what that means? We're Americans. We're not black. We're not white. We're Americans for this.
He said CTR is CRT.
And he said, we're not black.
He sound crazy.
He said, what the hell is, he said, can you please tell me what CPR is? Can somebody tell me what CPR is? Oh, bitch, we can't tell you what it is because that's not what it is.
It's critical race theory.
Critical race theory. It's the theory of showing people what racism is really about in America. You're black, Herschel. Do you understand that?
He's not black. He's American. He don't want you to see color.
He's American. Were you American when you were enslaved? Were you American? Were you American then, Herschel?
Well, this American will be back.
He sounds so uneducated, dog. He's embarrassing. You are an embarrassing individual, Herschel Walker. Somebody tell me what critical race theory is. Yes. It's something that white people don't want in school. Not all white people, but racist white people don't want kids to learn how black people were enslaved and how racism has continued for hundreds of years.
Because they said it makes their kids uncomfortable. It's teaching them that white people are bad if you teach that history, that part of history. They don't want that taught in school.
It teaches that white people that people that happen to be white did some really, 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 really horrendous things in this country.
Well, that was definitely CTE. She trying to say he got some head trauma.
Yeah, it wasn't a CRT. It's a CTE. Herschel.
He got some issues.
The hell is wrong with you? Everybody on IG Live, I'm coming back. They're doing the countdown. I'm coming back in a few minutes. This man is the most embarrassing individual I've had. Maybe uneducated or whoever. And his son does the same thing. Like, I don't know if you've seen his son on social media. He goes even harder. He goes even harder in his defense of Trump.
So they protecting their base. So they trying to get the Trump supporters to ride with them and get those votes by any means. I guess that's the whole purpose of that.
We're not black. That's what he said. We're not black. We're American. Tell the cops that. Why can't you tell the cops that then, Herschel? Tell the cops. Tell the prison system. Tell the court system. Tell the judges. I'm not black. I'm American. I'm American, homie. Don't hit me with this 15 to life for having a bag of weed back in 1975.
Yeah.
Come on, Herschel. Don't tell us. That'd be all good if we could just get the white people to understand it.
I'm running. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of them wanting to teach CTR in school, critical race theory. Can you tell me what that means? We're Americans. We're not black. We're not white. We're Americans for this.
Look at this nonsense, yo. This is the dude that if he was around with Harriet Tubman, he go, what we running for?
Master taking care of us.
Master being good to us. All we got to do is work. We just got to do our part. What we running for, Harriet?
We American.
Why we going to the north? All we got to do is pick this cotton and do what we have to do. We American, Harriet. We American cotton pickers. Yo, Herschel Walker, you are literally the most dangerous black man in America. You're the dumbest, but the most dangerous. You're the dangerous dude that can literally convince people that everything is equal in America. Ain't nobody black. Tell them that Martin then wasn't black. He was American. Why'd y'all kill him? Tell him why'd y'all kill Malcolm? He's American. Tell him, homie. Tell him that.
Yeah, it's impossible not to see race, though. It's impossible.
Even white people looking at him like he's crazy.
It's impossible.
Do you know why, Herschel? Do you know why they gave you that microphone? It wasn't because you were American. They gave you that microphone because you're the one black guy they could find to spill this dumb shit. You're the one dude. They couldn't find another dude. They're like, yo, you know we got Herschel, right? And they were like, you know, he ain't the smartest dude in the world, right? Yeah, but that don't matter because he's about to defend everything we're saying. Are you sure? Yes, he's going to talk about CRT, critical race theory.
He's going to talk about CTR.
Did he say CTR? It doesn't matter if he says CTR. At the end of it, he said critical race theory. Don't worry about
the fumble.
Don't worry about it. You getting all caught up in the specifics. The general thought is that we got a black man that is saying he's not black. They're saying he's actually going to say he's not black. He's American. Well, does that mean we're going to say we're not white? Fuck no, we're not going to say that. What we look like saying we're not white? Of course we're white. Of course. Just let him talk. Give him like 8 minutes. Go get him. Herschel! Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Is it my time to talk? Is it my time? And should I play football or should I just talk? No, give him a ball. Hey, take this ball with you, Herschel. Make you feel comfortable. That might be the most embarrassing thing I've seen.
But on that note, can we give Joey B his credit? I know you about to.
What was Joey B? Why are we giving Joey B?
He signed the lynching, the lynching law. Like there's
no, you don't get credit for something that should have been signed hundreds of years ago.
Now the man can't even get the credit for what
no,
he's
saying. That's like me. That's like me giving you credit for not beating your wife. You don't get credit for that. You don't get credit for that.
So for those who don't know, Joey B and Kamala yesterday they signed in the law. The Emmett Till, the lynching. Anyone get lynched is considered a federal crime.
You want me to give Joey B credit? I want Joey B to say, before I sign this, I want to say that this is embarrassing that I'm signing this in 2022. I'm signing an anti-lynching law in 2022. I want to tell all of Congress, all of the Senate, all of America how embarrassing this is. That in 2022, I can sign a law right now to say it's illegal to lynch a person. Hey, Herschel, do you know who they were lynching, Herschel? They wasn't lynching Americans, Herschel. They was lynching black folk. You heard that, Herschel? You know why, Herschel, they have to teach critical race theory? Because until a few days ago, it was not against the law to lynch an African-American person. You get that, Herschel? Now, not Americans. Do you think white people were worried about being lynched, Herschel? I'm just wondering. Jeanette, 500 years later.
They late with this. Should have did it a long time
500 years.
I say you gotta acknowledge the fact that it happened, because if it didn't happen, we'll still be able to say, "Hey, he ain't did nothing." So at least he's trying.
I wanted to be put in its proper context. It's literally almost like saying today we are going to allow women to vote, and we're supposed to be like
overdue. It was overdue.
It's embarrassing.
Thank you, Patrice. She agrees. You want to highlight the positives when they happen. Although they're late, let's just highlight it. Acknowledge it. and maybe that can lead to something else. It leads to more.
Hey,
it leads to
Patrice,
more.
have you ever given credit to a dude who stopped beating his wife? Hey, good job.
So Mike
Good job.
Always go left.
No, it's not left. What goes left is that after 500 years or even more, they decided it is now illegal to lynch a black person. And we're supposed to give Joey B credit for signing that. Yo, the bar has been set so low. The bar's been set so low that people want to give.
But you just said it. It's been 500 plus, or all these years later that they should have, it should have been done. And you have to acknowledge the fact that it got done.
What's embarrassing is that Barack didn't push this.
Is this Is this all the president, or do they need like other support, like this, like something?
No, the fact that this has never been that this just got signed. This is embarrassing.
No,
we know it was way too late. Hell nah. He wasn't here 500 years ago. No, he's been here 60, 70 years. I'm not giving nobody credit for passing a law to say it's illegal to lynch black people. What?
Things happen. Things started to change.
You sound like Herschel Walker right now.
No,
I'm Black sound like Herschel Walker.
Far from it.
Why are we teaching critical race theory? I'm not black. I'm American. Shut your ass up. If you just American, then why do we just have to pass an anti-lynching law, Herschel Walker? You are a buffoon. You are literally a buffoon. You are the most dangerous black person in America because you are spreading this narrative. You're literally spreading this narrative.
I guess it could lead to the white supremacy guy that we never hit on too. Remember this clip?
You want to talk to your boss? No. You want to talk to her for her calling me a fucking cracker? And what was you doing? I called her a fucking nigger after she called me a cracker. You have a nice day. Call the cops. Call the cops. And you think I won't? Y'all, all you niggers think this is fucking acceptable? Huh? You fucking nigger!
What's that? You can like I said, you're entitled to your own freedom to speak. You can call it what you want to call it.
He can't call me that. He a cracker. Fuck him. He can suck a dick. Just like I told him. You can suck a dick.
I think it was skipping. Did it skip on you?
No, he said he was about to say when I catch your N-word ass, that's when the lynching was coming. Herschel Walker. Dog, the frustration of watching a dude like that. Oh man. Oh God, man. A lot of things have been happening way too late. It's embarrassing. We know it's way too late. Hell no. He wasn't here 500 years ago. Yeah. I can't even tell you.
Research department.
Research department hit us up. Emmett Till Anti-Lynching Act, named after the 14-year-old boy, who was kidnapped and brutally beaten. Brutally isn't even. I can't even give you the word of what they did to that young boy. Brutally doesn't even like. I can't even think it was and shot by a mob of white men in Mississippi. 1955. They threw him into a river. Allows an act to be prosecuted as a lynching when a person conspires to commit a hate crime that results in death, seriously bodily injury, and other serious harms. The bill passage is long overdue, but it arrives still has important symbolic power and will give federal prosecutors another tool. And I applaud that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying you don't get credit for doing the right thing that should have been done a long time ago. So I'm not dissing Joey B at all. Jay Black wants me to give him some type of credit.
I just want you to say, hey, this is a good thing. We're glad that it finally happened.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing that I take care of my kids, right, Jay? Do you give me credit for taking care of my kids, or you go like, dog, you really wanted a round of applause for taking care of your kids? Like, we can't lower the bar, Jay. Like you be too easy on what the government.
I just acknowledge when something good finally happens. You can't act like it didn't. You can't just issue on it. You want to.
These are human rights. People deserve human rights. People deserve human rights. You don't get a brownie point for that. This is what is expected out of other humans, to be humane to other human beings. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not.
Lady Q talking trash. I see Jeanette saying thumbs down. Hey, so with the Secrece, shouldn't you be with us right now? Research department. How long did it take to pass the anti? For the agents.
I'm not giving y'all. I got Herschel Walker setting it off. Maybe if you wanted me to give Joey B credit, probably we shouldn't have played that Herschel Walker clip first. But I'm still. I still don't understand how that black man can think that and say that we're not black, we're Americans. Oh, please explain to me if this is true, why black people are getting killed by police officers. Please explain to me, Herschel. Please do something to explain to me how this is possible for you to actually think that, Herschel Walker. You are embarrassing, and I will repeat. He is the most dangerous black man in America. Because he's his son is actually supporting it. He's literally trying to influence people to believe in this. Herschel Walker. Herschel is bought and paid for. Absolutely. Bought and paid for. Facts. Can't even play with you, dog. It made me really realize how much I shouldn't be that mad over the damn Will Smith and Chris Rock thing. This is what I should be pissed about. You. Hey, Will, you want to smack somebody? Oh, but I forgot you won't smack Herschel Walker. I forgot you wouldn't do that. Smack Chris Rock, but you won't do that to Herschel Walker.
The man apologized. Leave that man alone.
Wouldn't want that smoke with Herschel Walker. Yeah, for everybody who was like, applauding Will Smith, he apologized now. So guess what? Everybody who was defending him, he apologized now.
Well, he had to.
He had to because he was wrong.
When you get that much, even if you're right, you gotta. When there's that much backlash,
his own team said you're bugging. His whole team came in there. I told you they had that sit down. I told you they were like, you're bugging right now, Will.
Well, it's still balanced. It's
Good
still
morning,
half and
Nurse Practitioner. Ain't no half and half. The only half that counts is the team that told you, dog, you're wilding. In the dictionary on the sellout, they have a picture of him smiling. Yep. When he says we're not black, he's talking about himself. Absolutely, action. Effing fucking lutely. I don't know why I edit when I edit. Herschel equals House Ninja. Hey, what do you want? What do you want from the dude?
Jada Pickett posted, "This is a season for healing, and I'm here for it." So Jada's like, it's all about healing right now, Mike. It's positivity.
They Suge Knight. I mean, Jada, stop. Yo, you know who went in on him? What's that comedian's name? Yo, he went. Oh, he's a hilarious comedian. He's Charlemagne's boy. He did the podcast.
Duval?
No, white dude. White dude is ruthless. God, I should have sent y'all that clip, but the clips were hard to come by. Man, I gotta find that. Oh, we would have played that. Y'all would have lost your mind. I think at that moment, I believe whoever was hosting would have got it. He boiled over. Oh, whoever. No. He wouldn't have done that to Dave Chappelle. Promise you. He wouldn't have done that to nobody 6 foot. But he apologized. Jay's right. He apologized. And now Jada was like, it's healing. What?
Is it Andrew?
Yes, that's his name.
Thanks, Twitch.
Oh, my
That's
God.
me, Twitch people watching on Twitch.
Please. That dude, first of all, I forgot, Andrew. I'm sorry that I forgot your name because you are one on the edge, hilarious comedian. And the dude is funny.
Shelly.
But, dude, when I tell you, if you find that clip of him going in, you play that, you'll cringe. He went full throttle. He went full throttle on his monologue. I forget, Flagrant. There's a podcast called Flagrant. Why can't I say potty? Flagrant. Damn, why can't I say potty? Yes, you get what I'm saying. Like I can't say the word.
Oh, it is real long. I see it's like
flagrant foul. Dog, get that clip. We play that. Y'all gonna be pissed for real.
Yeah, it's super long though.
No, but it's super good. He wouldn't have done it to Ellen, and she's smaller than Chris.
Why are we bringing up Ellen?
You know why? Because that's why that apology. And now Jada's hitting it with it's healing season. Yeah, I know. I know, because them agencies got to you and say, hey, let's chill. Y'all done screwed up the Super Bowl for the Hollywood Super Bowl, the Oscars. But hey, I'm over it. I hope everybody heals. Yeah, I'm down for healing too, y'all. I'm down. I'm part of the healing season. I'm down for healing. Let's all heal. Y'all want to heal? Let's all heal. Let's be healers. Or healies. Yeah, I can't heal you. Healies. I guess if you're healing, are you a healie? I don't know. Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
Funny dude.
I'm gonna try to send it to myself.
I know. I said fragrance. It's flagrant. Flagrant. I don't know why I can't say that. My tongue is very lazy today. I don't know why I can't say that properly. Where's Sequisa at?
I don't know. She's in the comment. She was supposed to be here.
Flagrant 2, a flagrant foul. Play this clip. Research department said play this clip, and the research department is getting demanding on our show now. Research department is just saying play the clip now. Oh, this clip is vicious, yo. If we get this, I'm just gonna tell you.
I think I got it. I'm trying to see.
The views and opinions of this clip have nothing to do with Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, Jay Black, Shorty Scott, Sexy Mo. We have nothing to do with this. But this is some classic. I'm gonna go all the way in shit. If Jay Black gets this clip is on some old.
I think I got it. Let me see, but I can't make it bigger.
Man.
Let me see. I need Shawn. See, this was Shawn.
Shawnee be back a little bit.
Will Smith left me no choice. Is this the guy?
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is.
Can you hear this?
Shine a light on everything else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris was making fun of Jada's balding, but seriously, how is Will supposed to get turned on if she has a woman's haircut? Now, I'm not saying that he's gay. Wow. He likes women, specifically ones that swim for Penn.
Holy shit.
All I'm saying is last night wasn't the first time Will fondled another man to make Jada happy.
Okay.
And Will's hand that struck Chris Rock was actually a metaphor for his relationship with Jada. Open when he wanted it to be closed. But let's be honest. Last night, Will Smith looked like he was from the streets of Philadelphia, and Jada looked like she was from the movie. Now, after all that drama, Will Smith still took home the Oscar. I'm talking about the award, not a Mexican guy to fuck his wife while he watched in the corner.
Okay, you got to chill. Wow.
Now, to clarify, Will won the Oscar for Best Actor. People were saying it was for the Lifetime Achievement Award, and no, that's not it. That Oscar goes to the plumber that unclogged Jada's shower drain. Now, I am tired of people not giving Jada enough credit. Okay, it was actually Jada that helped Will get in character for King Richard, because when she gives blowjobs, her head looks like a bouncing tennis ball.
What are you doing, Mike?
And to everyone saying Will was probably under the influence, no. Okay, he doesn't drink or do drugs. This is the only time he's ever smoked a rock in his life. Now, don't feel bad for Chris Rock, okay? He was finally part of a hit white people will watch. Oh my God. Give Chris Rock some damn credit, okay? He took that smack like a champ. And next year, he's going to be ready, okay? He'll have more bobs and weaves than Jada's wig collection. Yeah. Now, a lot of people are saying this never happened during Oscars So White. Exactly. Okay. The white Oscars are mind-numbingly boring, or as Jada would call it, a relationship with Will. So I think we can all admit this was shocking. Okay. Because if there was going to be one chick at the Oscars with a hair loss disease that doesn't understand humor, I would assume it'd be Amy Schumer.
Oh my God.
Anyway, Will, let this be a lesson to you. If you want to keep your wife's name out of other people's mouths, make sure to keep your hands off comedians. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Flagrant 2. Now let's start.
All right.
The views and opinions of Andrew Schultz are those of him. I just want to show you where, I just want to show you where this is gone now. Where this is gone. Where this is gone somewhere different now. Like I didn't think, I thought that this too, like Rodney Perry, shout to Rodney Perry, texted me this nice message and he told me this too shall pass. I thought this too shall pass. I still think it's going to pass. I don't think it's going to pass. I don't think it's going to pass as fast as I thought. I thought by Monday, by not this Monday, but by the coming Monday, we should be done. We should not be talking about Will and Chris
Honestly,
Rock.
it's kind of done now. It's like it's past. It's still.
Don't check that TikTok. Don't go check your TikTok. That TikTok is on every TikTok. Matter of fact, Will done messed up.
Overkill. Don't you think it's an overkill now?
No, I'm just telling you. I think I thought it would go by faster, but now the another reason why it's not going to go by as fast as I thought is because Chris Rock's ticket sales has skyrocketed. Shout out to D. Lee. His ticket sales. Who knew? I thought Chris Rock's tour would be sold out months in advance. The word was that 24 hours after the smack, his ticket sales, he literally saw his ticket sales grew more in one 24-hour span than the last 4 months.
And this is the one. Good morning, Shaquisa, by the way.
Good morning.
Oh, you can turn the volume down. So this is the one with him and Kevin Hart?
No. This is the one by himself. It's called Death of an Ego, I think.
Yes.
If I'm messing it, Death of an Ego. So now the tickets, not only have they skyrocketed, but the prices have skyrocketed. So shout to Chris Rock.
Oh, they raised the price.
Shout to Chris Rock for making more money. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Damn, if I'd have known that, I would have got smacked on camera. Damn, I would have known that, man. Shoot.
Oh, God.
I'm just happy that Chris Rock is benefiting from this. I didn't know how much therapy Chris Rock is in. Chris Rock is literally in super high level therapy. He's been in it for years. I didn't know the trauma when that TV show Everybody Hates Chris. He actually talked about what life was like. And you realize the trauma that he went through. Chris Rock was getting jumped every day. And he was like, he compared it to what the white dude went through in Shawshank Redemption. If y'all remember that movie with Morgan Freeman, the famous movie where the white guy gets put in there for a crime he doesn't commit.
Not this passed. No, pass. Go ahead.
Oh, this too shall
pass, not passed. Like it's
Sorry,
dead.
Rodney. Sorry, Rodney. I know you're not correcting grammar, motherfucker. I know this morning you are not correcting grammar. I know we're not. I know, but thank you for the kindness.
So Chris
Rodney
said that he was getting beat up every single day.
Chris said the trauma that he went through, literally, every time he would think about it, it felt like it just happened, and he literally had to go to therapy because he felt like it was going to happen again. And they were like, well, when was the last time it happened? He said the last time it happened was when I got robbed on the way to do SNL on the street, and I got punched, a gun stuck to me, and I got robbed on the way to do Saturday Night Live.
Wow.
And he's like, he literally, and he did this interview with Howard Stern, going through it was Howard Stern and another interview where he's doing like 7 hours a week of therapy, and he does a personal therapist, and then he does group therapy. I was impressed. I know I need to be in therapy. I haven't been in therapy in a long time, but I did not. So can you imagine if a man has gone through that much therapy to get smacked hosting the Oscars and the flashbacks?
Was he hosting or was he presenting?
Oh no, presenting. As a presenter, can you imagine the trauma that kicked off again backstage? Rodney Perry, what's going on? Rodney Perry got the cool ass hat on. Okay, Rodney, I see you.
Like an old school taxi driver.
But that mental health. But that mental health is real, though, Mike. That mental health is real. We hit on that a little bit yesterday. That if he went through all that therapy, he get beat up a lot. Like that. That's real. That stuff is real. That real trauma.
I had to take a picture of the screen. I'm on a show with 3 celebrities, so I take a picture real quick.
Okay, go ahead, Rodney.
I got it.
No, I listened to a podcast with David Spade and Chris Rock. David Spade has a podcast with somebody, and they talked to Chris Rock. He talked about his therapy, and he talked about an incident. He had been as an adult afraid of confrontation, and it all stemmed back to the incident when he was a kid, and this dude bullied him, and he went and filled up a pillowcase with some bricks and beat the kid.
Damn.
And he didn't never want to let that guy out again.
Yeah.
So this might not be over.
So that kind of confuses me.
Oh wait, you think he made?
Go ahead.
Wait,
go ahead.
Rodney.
What do you mean this might not be over? What do you think?
I'm saying that there's a monster inside of Chris Rock that he does not want to unleash. And I don't know if that's a verbal thing.
Yeah.
Because he kind of lose to it on stage. He's like, dude, I could,
Yes.
For a split second.
He was about to go.
If he has nothing else, he has a sharp tongue.
Mm-hmm.
He could have said any number of things to if you think G.I. Jane is bad.
Yeah. You hate me.
Let's talk about what I know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm in Hollywood. So let's talk about I know this. I know he could have went down a list probably of things that he knows about them.
And you know what, Rodney? I think he caught himself, and good for him, because I think what he was about to say he can't bring back.
Yeah.
When he says it, everybody will be like, so that was true. So that was, and that did happen. And that's really who you are. And we'll never know what he was going to say, but I'll tell you on this tour, you know how you have your bad days and your good days where you're rational, Rodney? You're like, I'm going to let that go. And then one show on a Thursday, you go like, you having a bad day.
Today's the day.
Now, do y'all feel the same way y'all felt the other day? Monday.
I feel the same way.
My opinion is skewed a little bit. I understand what people like Jay Black was saying in defending your woman. I get that. I understand that a little more now. But I'm still of the ilk that Jada could have stopped it.
Oh, absolutely.
I was looking at his facial expression. Dude look like he got a little something that he's holding back in that. Like, woo, like it could be a little something.
His hands behind his back. Like nobody is talking about this was a legitimate sucker punch.
Oh, it absolutely was.
I mean, you got a smaller guy, hands behind his back.
But that's his choice. That's the part that confuses me. If you've been jumped as many times as he says he's been jumped, you just insulted this man's wife, and he gets up out of his chair and comes at you. Why are your hands behind your back? I mean, you learned it in the block.
You don't think he's going to do that, sis?
But you don't think past anybody.
This might be a joke.
Yeah, we think it's a joke.
So Creaser thinks it's fake.
It's not about to be.
I think it's fake. I think it's 100%. There's so many things about it that make me think that it's fake, that it's unreal.
My thing is, nobody, as a comedian, nobody would take a chance on ruining their reputation.
That's why it's fake.
No, but no comedian. There's no benefit. Like, we know the ticket prices went up because everybody wants to hear what he has to say about Will.
Also, Red Table Talk. They might talk about it. Will and Jada gonna hash it out on Red Table Talk. So we'll find out then. This is not going nowhere, Jay Black.
Yeah, I thought it was over. Like, all right, we about to fizzle out. It's about another couple of days. It'll be
Red
completely
Table Talk gonna stir it up again. We're gonna find out that Jada pushed his buttons all day.
You said they find out what, Rodney? That Jada did what?
That Jada Pinkett Smith pushed Will's buttons all that day, and she ruined his big moment.
Well, she did. She hijacked the night. In my personal, because I'm not gonna say what everybody else would do. I know for a fact Stacey would never have egged me on to do anything, because she would have been like, Mike, just let that go. Because she's done it for more. She's done it for smaller things. She's been like, Mike, don't worry about that. Just let that go. Do your show. Go do your show.
Your woman can bring you back, and she can push you out. Either way.
And if anybody knows,
without a word, like all she did was roll her eyes at Chris Rock. Y'all act like she said, "Get up there and go get him." Like, I don't understand how people are making her responsible for his actions. He's a grown man.
No, sis, you got a boyfriend, a man.
No, she got a husband. She got a full husband.
Yes. You can say with a look, you can do things to your husband that he can't. Nobody else in the world can do.
Facts.
If he
You
says
gonna let him? Yeah, no, right. He's right. You
know
gonna let
it.
him?
You
You
know
gonna
it.
let him?
I understand
You
that,
gonna
but
let that?
he still has control over his body.
He does.
And even though she
does.
looked at him like that, that might have been, you better say something. That don't mean
Remember the young lady? Remember the actress John Q wife? She didn't know he was gonna take over the hospital, but she told that nigga, do something.
Do something.
She don't know what he gonna do.
He knows how to navigate through Hollywood. He's been doing it for a long time. And the fact that it was a black producer and a black production crew, I feel like it was fake. Like I honestly believe it's all a distraction because everybody was really getting amped up about the Judge Brown Jackson. That's what we were talking about. And now that we talk about this, we're not talking about, we stopped talking about the injustices that we have to deal with black people. That's taking over.
That's a real stretch. I'm gonna give you three examples on why Will Smith has done stuff that no other husband's ever done. Number one, no husband would stand by while his wife writes love letters to a person she claims she loved more than anything in the world every year. Every year, it's another poem about Tupac on his death. She literally got her daughter to write a poem about this dude that she loves. First of all, ain't no husband in these boxes gonna allow that one to happen.
In these boxes.
And I'm gonna dare to say that your husband wouldn't be too keen on you writing a love letter to a former boyfriend. But
I would do it. So
she can write if she want to write. I just better not know about it.
Yeah. So number two. Nobody in these squares is going to sit at a red table and have a discussion while I just finished crying my eyes out about you being entangled with a 27-year-old boy.
But he knew that.
No. Whether he knew it or not, he was crying for a reason.
Right, but he didn't have to stay at the table.
Okay. But do you see the pattern? He doesn't have. The pattern is he doesn't have to deal with the Tupac. He does.
He didn't have to.
The pattern is he didn't have to be at the red table. He was.
Exactly.
But he was. Do you see a pattern? Do you see a pattern of control here?
A pattern of him choosing to do that.
Okay, but let's talk about abuse. Do you see women do stuff that men want them to do, and you go like, do you ever say, well, that's their choice, or do you ever say that man has got a grip on her that is a little abusive?
I say a mixture of both, and it depends on the situation.
Okay.
Because he's like Will Smith is not like an average guy. He has resources. He has power that he could use with his money. Nobody's forcing him to sit at that red table. Nobody's forcing him to be in that relationship.
But do you
if
see?
He wanted to leave Jada, he can replace her in the that.
Okay.
Replace it.
But he won't.
Y'all saying Jada's the devil, but he's making.
She is. She's got him under. Listen to me, Sequisa. He's the biggest. He's one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, and look at the stuff that he's dealing with. There's a reason. But see, you keep saying choosing when if you flip this situation the other way around, right? And the man made Jada sit at a red table.
Right.
You women would be like,
she chose to.
But see, a lot of people don't even know they have a choice anymore, and you know that in abuse. As a doctor, you know when people are in abusive relationships, they forget that they have a choice. They go like, Will Smith literally said, we will never get divorced, no matter what. What rational person says that?
A lot of people back in the day.
I got you, trendsetter.
Y'all had 5 babies.
Back in the day.
9 kids with this woman and 7 kids with another one and 5 kids with this one.
Right. Okay.
That was marriage back in the day. You can get a divorce.
I know, but that's not. We're talking about 2022, and you're one of the biggest stars in Hollywood.
You said
so. At the end of the day, Rodney, I think Chris Rock at some point. I think this tour, he's gonna have a bad night, and he's gonna spaz. I believe that, Rodney. I think something's gonna happen on one of these tour dates.
Trenton said, I think he wanted to comment real quick.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to pop in. I'm gonna say this. I don't know don't nobody really know the extent of Will and Jada's damage to their marriage. But number one, I'm a salute Chris Rock for standing his ground, holding his poise, because he had a job to do. You know what I mean? And to add to to what Will Smith did would be more of a sham and an embarrassment to the culture overall. You know what I mean? Jada, yeah, when her and Will did their red table little meetup or whatever, Will at some point has to face his reality with his marriage, his family, the public opinion, and so forth. And so what he did, yeah, he was wrong for that, but at the end of the day, hopefully both of them brothers can come together and heal from, amend from their differences or what have you. You know what I mean? So that's all I want to say.
And Trent, that's a great comment. And I know where people going where they hope that these two men put their differences aside.
Right.
Me and Will ain't never cool, ever in life.
Right.
We are never cool. My kids saw that.
Right.
We ain't never cool, Will.
And the crazy thing is that when you find yourself in a similar situation where you got somebody of your same color, kind of coming at you at some degree, trying to break you down or what have you, and then for the most part, most of us are not going to admit our wrongdoing to another person, not unless that person's like real close to you in your circle or what have you. You know what I mean? But at the same time, obviously Will has possibly some mental issues, some mental things that he needs to get out, that he's been holding in over the years and what have you. And that was just his moment that it just happened, that emotion just happened to come out. You know what I mean? But I mean, at the end of the day, you never know what people are going through. You know what I mean? So
and Mike, you said you and Will ain't never cool. Is it ever. So you feel like that way when you see other stuff, like when the baby grip up Danny Lee or whatever, holding about here, walking around like a dog, or him cool. Fighting the brother? Like you feel like that about other people when
cool.
they show their ass on TV?
I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a tough guy, but there's a line you gonna cross that we never cool again.
Right.
And if I can get you back, I will. And I'm not saying this is the right way to handle it. Me and you ain't never cool, Will, ever in life. My kids watch me get smacked on TV.
Oh, you saying from Chris Rock's perspective?
Yeah, we ain't never cool.
Right. I thought you saying from a parent's perspective and your kids seeing that. So you say, okay, I got you.
Yeah, I'm never cool with you. And what people have to understand, and we want to justify this, what Will did is not normal.
Right.
That's not a normal reaction.
Right.
No matter what the joke was, that's not a normal reaction, and people don't want to admit that there's something wrong.
Right, because how you go from on the tape, you laughing at the joke, at the punchline. They cut back to Chris, and then they cut to Jada. You see her reaction,
and he gets up like a robot. He gets up like a robot, like
y'all not being real with that part of it, because when you naturally hear something, your natural reaction, you're processing things. So you got to give your brain time to process, and then to see how it reacts and feel, and then you go. It's things that we've done after the fact, like, wait, why did I just giggle at it? That was disrespectful. Yo, Playboy. Like your immediate reaction is not always your first lasting reaction. Is what I'm saying.
No, you keep making up stuff.
You ain't never fake laugh or not fake laugh, but like that initial giggle, like wait, and then you processing what's going on.
Keep making up stuff, dog, to justify Will's actions. They're not normal. That's not a normal reaction. And the funny thing is that Jada and Will knew how important that night was, which makes it even more abnormal. These two individuals have both been in Hollywood. They're both actors, and they both know how important this night was, which makes it even weirder on both their accounts. It makes it even weirder that when Will got up, Jada never went to grab him.
Did you see the video on TMZ that they show Will Smith was with a kid and he was showing him how to fake like he was slapping somebody?
Yeah.
It's not fake. There's no way everybody jeopardizing their life.
I've been cut off in a car and then decided for a second I was gonna follow the person, which is dumb because my little ass and I ain't got no gun in the car. And Stacy has grabbed my arm and said, if you don't keep driving, I go, oh shit, you're right. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Like, she said, if you don't keep driving.
Now, let's address the fake comment, because it looked fake to me at first too, sis. But what made it feel real, and if they stage this, they're geniuses. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
And he was trying
twice.
when he said it.
That wasn't nothing fake about that.
He was laughing when he walked off the stage.
You're not gonna sit up here and cuss on live TV.
No, you're not gonna. You got to understand what Will did was ruin Hollywood's Super Bowl. I don't think y'all understand how powerful. I don't think in Will's life, I don't think y'all understand how important the higher ups in Hollywood are in Will's life. I don't think y'all can ever understand the power that they hold over Will. And how he disrespected the powers that be. I don't think people really will ever understand the ramifications of the next morning.
But you don't care about the consequences in certain moments when you're protecting yours.
That's
how some of the mindset is.
Give them the highest ratings they've had. You have people
No.
3-4 days past the Oscars. Nobody was studying the Oscars before this happened.
We've all done things we regretted after, or thought about after the fact, like, well, hey, it was overdue, it was just due.
Jay, you ain't
I gotta eat that consequence of those actions. But in the moment,
Jay,
you feel like you're right because you're protecting yours. Like, I get a part of this. I legit do.
You don't get it because nobody would do that. It's so enraging. Nobody, every actor in that audience said, "You are bugging."
Yeah, on the stage. You could have waited till afterwards. They said you could have dressed him in the back. You
what
he did.
Like when they do like the Grammy Awards, the Oscars, they record all that stuff in segments. There's breaks between all that stuff, right? So my thing is that Will could have possibly took Chris to the back, addressed the situation. You know what I'm saying? It could have been handled a whole different way.
He had,
but he didn't.
He had to prove.
What he did, I'm gonna say, that you can't script that. You can't script that.
The justification that people are making for Will is just reminds me of how obsessed we are with celebrities, yo. Like when we have a celebrity, we will really defend this person to the hill. Like what he did was wrong and is weird.
I don't think it's about a celebrity for me. I'm thinking about somebody coming at my wife and me seeing my wife in pain and you react. Like it goes back to like Rodney with the John. It goes back to that.
That's what I deal with every morning, Rodney. That's what I deal with.
It ain't about the celebrity for me. If it's a man to another man, you have to defend your spouse.
Wait, Sequesha, let Rodney say what he's gonna say. Go ahead, Rodney.
Jay Black, are you serious?
Yeah, that's what I deal with.
No, meaning I'm not justifying it, Rodney. What I'm saying is I can get it. I get it though.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
So you saying you in a world somewhere you would have reacted the same way?
No, what I'm saying is I understand it. Not saying it's right, but I get it. I get the fact that you can snap. You can snap and not.
What's the pain you see? What she wasn't crying. What's the pain?
It's deeper because I know the behind the scenes. If I'm Will, I know it's deeper than that. I looked at her IG and I noticed she wasn't posting anything of herself until about middle of last year when she finally came out with the bald head, as Action was saying.
They all got public last year. They all got public during the pandemic.
Yep. So and then she started embracing it. You can tell that it's been like a journey for her. And I'm just looking from the outside, just me looking a couple days. But I know my wife's in pain.
I don't think Rock knew nothing about no alopecia.
I don't think he did either.
God,
I can agree with that. It's a good chance.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
So all of you have significant others, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So if your significant other had a medical condition that she's talked about on the table, you're the one that she cries to at night. You're the one.
Cancer or alopecia?
Can I finish, please?
Cries to at night. I love this whole cries to at night.
Do you not realize that a woman's hair is her identity? Like a black woman, her hair is her power. And to lose that, if she's crying, I'm just saying hypothetically, if she's crying to
women buy hair all day, every day. I got 5 girls.
It ain't the same.
That's the part that infuriates me about the men who say that he was wrong for protecting him. He was not wrong for dressing him because he knows her pain. And to know that joke caused her more pain and she had been crying all the times before can make a husband snap.
So why he laugh?
Do what?
Why he laugh?
He was
If you say something to me and I laugh first, you better get out the way because I'm about to black out. But laughing, because you could have been like, oh, that's a funny joke. And said, wait a minute, are you making fun of her because she's bald-headed? Like, you know good and well, you've heard a joke, like Jay Black just said, and at first you think it's funny. You're like, wait a minute, is this motherfucker coming from me? Like, did you just throw shade at me?
So you don't know for sure.
Nobody knows for sure.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why this action gets super weirdo because you don't even know for sure.
So the thing about me is that you guys are judging Jada the same way that racists judge black people. She's a devil, so she don't cry. Like, she's a human. She's not a devil, she's a human. No, I'm talking about the person who
that was Don
don't cry. Like, how you sit there and say that about another person? That's a human being. You might not like her, but to call her a devil, I think that's a bit much. And the fact that the man stays there, and when he came back,
he's in an abusive relationship. He's in an abusive relationship.
It's abusive. Just because you don't agree with it, don't mean it's abusive. No, but open marriage. He didn't have to. He could have left. Mm-hmm. He could have been left. So how is it abusive if you keep choosing it? When you don't have to,
you know how many the question
because they don't have
appreciate you, homie.
They don't have funds to go somewhere else.
You just defined, but you just gave the typical definition of what an abusive relationship is. You stay someplace you shouldn't stay.
But you don't have to. Abuse is when you stay.
None of them. No. How about women who get beat? Do they have to stay?
Yes, because the men are fighting, supporting them.
There are women who literally have finances to get out and stay. Okay. It's called an abusive relationship.
They might have finances, but they don't have $200 million.
Who cares? If they have, wait a second.
You don't have to worry about
what you're saying.
Ever.
No, what you just said is that if I have $200 million,
so get you staff.
So Holly Berry had millions of dollars and stayed in abusive relationships. Explain.
Okay. Because she wanted to. That's my whole point.
Do you understand that's the part?
How is she the devil?
You do understand that's what abusers do. They make you feel like you don't have power to leave. You do get that, right?
You don't know that she's abusive. You are coming to assumptions based on what his actions, because you don't agree with it.
No, I don't think she's the devil.
Ain't no way in the world a man love a woman so much that he agrees to whatever she wants to do, so he must be abused. Like, really, that man has more power than most men in the world. If he didn't want to deal with it, he wouldn't.
Let's take abuse off the table. Let's say Will Smith is not abused. Let's say he didn't have a mental break. I don't know if he had a mental break. I'm not equipped to diagnose that. But
that wasn't a mental break.
Eye check.
It's not a mental break.
The man got out of his seat, walked 20 or 30 feet. This is what we can all agree on. He got out of his seat, walked 30 feet, slapped another man, walked back to his seat on the Oscar night where he's the favorite to win. So why?
For ratings.
Why do that?
For ratings.
Is it like Jay Black said? Is it defending the honor of my wife? Do I believe in my mind of minds that Chris Rock with this joke is insulting my wife's head because of alopecia? Yeah, does in my mind, because I gotta work this out in my mind before I get up. Is he trying to say?
Is he coming up?
He talking about your alopecia? And as my wife sitting next to me, my wife goes, she sees me gathering myself. And she don't say, babe, what you about to do? Hey, sweetie, what you about to do?
Exactly.
Sit down.
I didn't show him getting up from the table, but where she was.
They cut away, and then you just see him show up.
And Rodney, you said cancer. Maybe if she secretly does, say if she secretly does have cancer, and nobody knows, and it was more personal and deep. Now, I don't know. You said it's alopecia or cancer. I don't know. It's all these theories out there. I don't know. It makes you wonder because they ain't gonna tell that. But I don't know. But I get it. We can move on.
Not a bad idea.
most people's homes.
If that comes out,
here we
if
go.
that comes out and they're dealing with that, that could be a legitimate trigger.
But it's not.
We don't know.
It's not, because Will's already apologized and Jada's already put it's the season for healing.
It's really funny to me that you being so butthurt by Jada. Like, I'm hilarious.
No, because because let me tell you what can ruin a man. Let me tell you what the one thing in history can ruin a man, and almost ruined my life, almost destroyed my life, is the wrong woman to be with.
And
that you claim that you're gonna listen. Between men, you all know, you with the wrong woman, it can destroy you.
And the same thing go with a woman. You with the wrong man, he can destroy you.
I'm not saying every time. It's not tit for tat. I'm explaining the situation with Will. Like, I get it. Like, it's obvious it can be both ways. It's obvious abuse can be both ways. You've already stated that if you have $200 million, you can't be in an abusive relationship.
That's not what I said, but whatever.
But what I'm saying is, every man in here knows being with the wrong woman can literally tear you down. And you're like, I love her. I'm not leaving her. And then when you get out the relationship, you're like, what the hell was I even thinking? That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is my wife would have chased me on that stage. If she would have seen me walking to that stage, she would have been right behind me, grabbing me, saying, dog, you're bugging, Mike. You're not going to do this. She set him off, and she was happy. She was happy that motherfucker got up and smacked her.
He was wrong. I never said he wasn't wrong. I said he's wrong from the jump. You never put your hands on another human being, period.
That's all. I'm
not saying she's a bad wife. I'm not saying she's a horrible person. I'm saying this. I don't know what happened that afternoon as they got ready for the show. They were taking selfies, but they had a great day.
She was chaos.
Will Smith has been trying to get the Oscar for the better part of 2 decades. This is the biggest night of his life. And the only human being that could upset that was sitting next to him, not Chris Rock.
Like all these comments. Well, he warned Chris. Here's the thing that kills me: that people believe because Will Smith warned you not to say something, that you're not supposed to say it.
When did the warning happen? When is that?
There's this whole thing that people believe that Will warned him before.
From 2016.
Yeah.
If he mad about some shit in 2016, he needed some real therapy.
Real therapy.
No, I think that's what Lady Q was saying. That I guess he was told. I heard that too. That he was told not to do it. It was mentioned not to do that joke prior. And from that standpoint, if that's true, of course,
dude,
you want to snap.
Do you understand?
If I say, Rodney, don't do this joke, Rodney, this is hurtful.
And who are you to
tell?
Fuck you. Exactly. When in America did we start saying Will? When in America did we start saying Will says, hey, Will Smith said don't say it. Fuck Will Smith.
I couldn't even get it out, right? I'm messing with you, right?
No, but this is why that don't make sense though, Jay Black. Because if Chris Rock in his mind thought that he had said something incendiary, he would have been ready.
He learned basic respect.
He would have been ready. He'd have been like, come on.
It's Rodney now. You gonna get Rodney?
When we forget to respect people, if they're in the same circle and I've asked you consistently to keep my family's name out your mouth, and you continually do it, at that point, it's not about a joke no more. It's blatant disrespect. We're colleagues. We're peers. I'm not just some random in the fucking audience that asking you not to talk with my wife. If I asked you more than once, it means something to me. It's respect. It comes down to respect. We work together. We're colleagues. We're in the same field. We're in the same place. I've asked you more than once not to speak on my wife. It's respect, man to man, peer to peer, colleague to colleague.
Yes,
respect
ma'am.
me.
Yes,
Rodney said, yes, ma'am. He's all, yes, ma'am. I guess she just wanted to get her thoughts out.
Lady Black. I mean, I said Lady Black. Letting you come through and shut it down.
I'm gonna tell y'all keep giving Will this power that if he says don't say nothing, I'm not gonna say it. Who the fuck is Will Smith to be telling people
I'm
not
gonna
to
give
say
you the
nothing?
same thing. Just like Miss Black said, the lovely Mrs. Black came on with the Jada Pinkett voice. I'm about to go slap Will Smith myself. I'm about to. Miss Black just activated me. Babe, you know what I said? I told you, let the nigga say, you go up, go slap him then. Who could do that?
Yep. Ain't that
You gonna let him disrespect you?
Your spouse, they get you. Yeah, they are. Yeah,
You being a hoe, Will Smith.
Uh-oh.
Mike Lowry. You a hoe. I'm your wife, I said it.
Now go do something.
Or I'm a hoe. Or I'm a hoe. All right.
Let me go handle this.
The same woman, like, let's say all this we said it happened, right? Let's say they told Chris not to say it. He said it. All that happened. If Jada goes, Will, let's not do this tonight. Nothing happens.
When did she have time to do that? He jumped up like a ball of fire.
We don't know that.
Yeah, remember the camera switched off, so you don't know that.
Well, then you don't know that she didn't try to stop him then.
No, we do know that when he got up, she sat right there and watched him do it. We do know that.
No heels on no TV.
Sequisa, it is common.
Now she's not gonna get up in heels. If the place lit up on fire, would you get up on your heels?
He's gonna go after another man. A woman can't stop it.
The natural reaction, Sequisa, is though to look at your partner and figure out what's going on with them in that moment. And she had to give some type of facial expression, social cues that is not cool. If it was like a not now, babe, he wouldn't have went. Like he got a signal from her. Like that's natural reaction of I'm gonna go handle it. And that's from my thought process. That's how it flows. You're going to look and then look to see what I'm giving you.
Even showed her to look at him.
I know, but I'm just going with common sense.
Rolling her eyes at Chris. So she's rolling her eyes at him, and he looks over and sees her upset with him. How is that her triggering him?
No, she either is going to look at him and say, no, not now. How Mike was saying, or not right now.
How is it not a trigger?
That's what I'm saying. Though.
But I'm saying if you're looking at somebody else, she wasn't even looking at him.
At that moment in the camera.
All the camera shots and everything that they have, all of social media, they still do not have the look that they say that she gave him to send him up there. So it's possible.
She rolled her eyes. He's laughing.
But that's not her controlling him. She's looking at the person that disrespected her.
I'm sure.
And I roll my eyes. I'm giving.
I'm not responsible for that because I'm looking at you.
When I'm rolling,
I'm looking at you, and my husband see that, and he jump up. I'm the devil because I'm looking at the person who disrespected me. I want to see when she looked at him like, go get him. There's not that, but everybody keep calling her the devil, saying that she had his nuts in her purse. One guy said that, and he ran up.
She's not the devil. She's not the devil. She's not the devil. She's not the devil. But she got power over Will Smith, like every other wife in America. Like you got over your husband. Like Shani got over her man. Like Mrs. Black run that man up in that corner.
Does she?
Not the corner.
She be busting in Jay's office.
My wife knows my buttons.
They know. We know. It's common sense. We know it's common sense.
Like I don't know why y'all even arguing this point.
No, it doesn't. Like no.
It is a certain look we can give that it's like.
Right, but there's no proof that she even gave him a look. Don't they show her looking at Chris? The person who disrespected her is who she was looking at and rolling her eyes at.
So you think he just got up? He just got up on GP on Oscar night with a tuxedo on and slap a man for no reason.
That's what he did. He didn't have any.
I think he saw her and felt like I got to take care of this.
Because I'm gonna catch hell. If I don't do something, I'm gonna catch hell on the way home. It's gonna be nothing. I'm gonna be called all types of pussy, bitch, hoe,
and I got
all
to
types
live
of everything.
Woman, I rather deal with the stuff from the Oscars than have to go home with this woman and have to listen to all of this. Because I'm just me. You would have called hell for me. Oh, you gonna let that nigga just talk about me like this? And we done talked about this. We had a conversation and you just sitting there while he disrespecting me on national TV and I'm your wife. That's what Shawnee would have did, like in real life. I'd have been like,
Shawnee would be equally as
let me call
Shawnee would be the problem.
August,
Shawnee would be the
August, you want to come back over, August?
Wow.
But that doesn't mean she wanted him or knew that he would slap her. No, that's my whole thing. Yes,
no. She didn't know. She didn't know.
Then why she tell her? Everybody says
just like the lady in John, you didn't know. She didn't know what he was gonna do, but she knew he was gonna do something because she said, "Nigga, do something."
Do something.
Told him not to. That don't mean he was gonna slap him.
I'm gonna tell you one thing that can't be denied. Jada decided to get an attitude over some shit, and that was not her night to get an attitude. That was not her night.
I think it would have been worse too.
That's not her night.
When he got up, if she would have got up and been like, "Oh no, don't go," because I think that probably would have been worse because now he would have been mad at her.
No. But that's what a real wife would have done. Like, don't do this. Do not do this right now. This is gonna ruin everything.
But it's already ruined.
No,
get up.
Because if you grab him,
she just shouldn't have made the face. She should have just laughed it off.
She hijacked the night
afterwards.
Like you can't play a joke off on the biggest night. You can't play a joke off on the biggest night of your husband's life. You literally it's the biggest night of my wife's life. Mm-hmm. Everything she's ever worked for, and a dude on stage says something about my alcoholism. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh. I'm not gonna get an attitude and put her in a mood. I'm like, girl, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. I do drink.
Please read her question so I don't get to hear her mouth.
Please help me understand how it is the responsibility of a woman to stifle her emotions for fear of what her husband's gonna do.
Because y'all play on our emotions the entire relationship. Y'all manipulate our emotions every day. Y'all manipulate a man's emotions every day when y'all want something.
Y'all do the same thing.
I was thank you, Shawn, because I had to say it. Michael Shawn would have made it say I always bring up the woman's perspective. Thank you, Shawn.
It's not her responsibility.
Y'all done lost y'all rabbit ass mind.
Well, go ahead, get your comment out. Come on, get it so they can hear you.
Lost your rabbit ass mind. First of all, you talking about I don't care her mouth.
No, I just didn't want to hear your mouth because you just want to come back in here like this because you want to get your point. You can get on the square.
No, I don't want to square. You can't catch this because you talking. I don't want to hear her mouth. What?
I didn't say that.
Rodney said he didn't say that. I thought you was going to express your thoughts. I don't have a position at this point.
I just want to know. So, wives are manipulators now.
Well, you do
all day.
You do
all day.
There is a way.
If I'm hurt about something, I'm going to fucking show that I'm hurt about something.
And you expect me as a husband to do something.
I expect you to control yourself. So if you jump and knock the fuck out of somebody, you chose to do that based on my emotion.
That's your
connection to me. That's not me manipulating. I'm not saying, oh, I'm gonna sit here and bust out.
And you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? 2 weeks later, you're gonna say you let that nigga get away with that 2 weeks ago. You're gonna try to throw that in that man's face. No, I'm saying the average female, if you don't stand up and protect yours.
Average female. How many females did you call?
What I would do. So I'm not that.
Maybe Jada's that type. I would have threw that back in his. Shawnee said she would do it. She would throw it back in his face. You gonna let that? He gonna bump me and you ain't gonna do nothing. After you gonna let me argue with a man and you ain't jump in?
Shawnee being the person that she is, she gonna tell you to buck the fuck up. She's not gonna stand there wait till you catch a goddamn cue. She gonna tell you knock that motherfucker out. She ain't gonna wait for your dumb ass to figure it out. She gonna tell knock him out.
She said that's how you would handle it, Shawnee. You would tell the person knock him out.
She ain't gonna wait for a cue.
Or either I might go knock.
She said she may do it herself.
I might
handle it. And 9 out of 10, you guys probably got to pull me back and tell me to be the fuck quiet for you to handle it. I'm not waiting for nobody to take care of mine.
All right. I hear you, Mike Tyson.
About somebody a manipulator. Fuck out of here.
She go.
Every woman.
Why Ms. Blake so upset?
Certain topics, Rodney, get to her. It gets under her skin. Certain ones, and then she's so passionate with her thought process. She don't be right all the time. Sometimes she has good points, and then she just gets so passionate she has to get it out.
Okay, Will.
Yeah, you will.
We understand.
I'll be.
Don't worry about it.
My husband's name is really Will.
Guys. I'm married. My wife, I'm in the house by my wife is a maniac. I know she's a nut. I married her because she was a nut. I know. I'm not getting a divorce, but we must concede that there's a certain ownership as a spouse, maybe not a girlfriend, but as a spouse.
As a spouse,
to know your man, to know when he's on the edge. You disagree?
I'm so sorry. As a wife, I cannot know everything my husband does, and I'm not responsible for his actions because at the end of the day, he's the head of the house.
That's not what I said.
That's not what he said.
That's not what he said.
That's not what he said.
I didn't say you know everything he does. I'm saying that you know when he's on the edge, right?
Yeah. How would she know that?
Never mind. Don't worry. Never mind.
She knew that was an uncomfortable laugh. Like you could tell.
That was it's just being anti to being anti. A wife, they've been together for over 20 years. A wife knows when her man's on the edge. She knows. Yeah. She knows when the stress level is at a certain point where if she just gives the look and gives him the okay, it's on and popping. Yeah. And most wives never want to give their husbands the okay because number one, they don't know how it's going to turn out. They don't want the example. You could lose the fight. You could get hurt. So the women, they always like normally a wife is like, you know what? I'm not even going to give him that look at all. I'm not giving him any reason to interpret what I just look like. I'm going to smile and keep it moving and we can have this conversation later. Because what I do not want him to do is right now do something that I don't know what exactly he's going to do. I don't know if he's going to yell from the crowd. I don't know if he's going to heckle him. I don't know if he's going to joke and say something funny about him. Or I don't know if he's going to get up there and smack the damn rock out of him. I don't know. So I think we all agree that a wife knows that.
Yeah. Jeanette. I'm the problem. I'm the problem in the relationship when it comes to that because I'll start walking towards the person and like it's already happened in this new relationship like 3 times when he done had to grab me and be like, girl, just chill. It's okay. Like, well, you better say something because I'm about to tear this place up.
Because the most dangerous couple is when both of y'all on go. Y'all can't both be on go.
Somebody got to be the rational one.
Somebody
got to assess the situation.
Somebody got to be.
Because
if we both on go, we about to ruin a lot of stuff. They got.
Then you that couple nobody want to be around.
Yeah. You don't want to play spades with that couple at all. You don't want to play spades with them. You don't want to go out to dinner with them. You don't even know.
So I talked to one of my homeboys last night, childhood friend. He's always on edge. Mm-hmm. He's my friend. I've had to talk him down before, right? He said, Rod, we was talking about this. He's like, Rod, you might have a point because he said my wife, because his wife is very shapely, and so dudes be like checking her out.
Yeah.
If he sees it or if she say something to him while it's active, he's gonna do something. So if a guy hit on her and she tell him while it's going on, that's like saying go fight, baby.
I've been there. Yes, that's real.
Right. So what does she do? She waits till they at home, and you know that dude that blonde. He tried to holler at me. Really? All right. Well, I'm glad you told me now, because if you'd have told me 30 minutes ago, we'd be at the hospital. I'd be in jail.
And yeah, we got to pick and choose what we tell, because that's not something I would tell. I wouldn't say that. I'd keep that to myself, because that's gonna set them off.
So and she knew that rolling her eyes at a comment made about something that was insensitive to her. I'm just asking.
No.
No.
I just said no. I said no.
Well, let's backtrack a little bit.
That I won't roll my eyes anymore.
I don't think that.
I roll my eyes.
I personally don't think that was enough to get him to move him. But I don't know what their whole day was about.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. They probably had a conversation.
You've been telling him over the last 7 days, you pussy, you weak. Excuse my language. You weak. You never defend me. You never there for me, Will.
Yeah.
You never there for me.
Mm-hmm.
But babe,
or maybe she was like,
you said,
"I gotta do this. My hair looks like this. I don't look right. I don't feel comfortable in my body."
Well, no, because she just did an interview. She did a whole interview talking about I love my hair. I don't care if don't nobody like my bald head. She did that very confident.
She's beautiful,
and she
Jada Pinkett Smith is a beautiful girl.
She is.
So you're not looking at if you're doing a bald head joke, it's not a diss.
The most beautiful people I know are self-conscious.
Yeah, but she just did the video before it saying that she was comfortable in her skin, that this is what it was, and she didn't really care what anybody thought. Yeah. I think that they probably had that conversation of he shouldn't do X, Y, and Z, and then it happened, and she looking at Will like, okay, we done talked about this. Why the hell is this happening?
They gonna be on the red table talk. I will watch it.
And for the record, yes, if somebody's trying to holler at mine and I'm near, I need to know right then and there, me and you gonna have a problem that you didn't tell me, and this dude was trying to sneak me.
Whatever.
I need to know for the record.
What you gonna do, Jeff?
There is gonna be a problem every single time.
Why?
I'm testing that man's heart. I know it's stupid, it's foolish at times. I know it. I can acknowledge, but it's not. Let me leave that alone. But yeah, that's a trigger for me when you disrespectful. And that's a trigger. Now I'm gonna test your manhood.
What about the Will Smith sucker punch? Is anybody care that it was a sucker punch?
Yeah, it was a sucker punch. It was a straight up sucker punch. He knew Chris didn't think he was going to do it. That's why it was so open.
No, it was open hand. It's not a sucker punch.
No, it's a straight sucker punch because he knew Chris. His hands were behind his back.
You saw it coming though. That's on you.
How did you see it coming?
You see some. I know I just made a joke about your spouse, and I'm walking up on you. Dude, you know he's your y'all know natural reaction is to be on guard. You got 1 foot back.
Everybody who watched it. Wait a second, JJ. This is when you become a hypocrite. Everybody who watched it thought it was a bit.
Oh yeah,
everybody who watched it.
If I'm the one that's doing it, I know that it's not. If I'm Chris Rock, I'm the one that know that it ain't.
He saw the hand coming.
I know I'm not planning for him to walk up there.
There we go.
The man nominated for best actor is going to slap you in the face.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I'm still going to have my arms down and be ready. I never know. The street side of you comes out. Is the street smarts and is the book smarts? The street side have to always be in you. You got to be on guard. Head on the
street for 30 years.
That's true, but I'm still on guard. I know
none of them been in the streets.
I'm still on guard. My hand is always on the swivel when I'm outside my door.
Oh yeah. So if Obama came up to you, right, and he was walking up after you cracked the joke.
If I said something about Michelle just then, and he's walking up on me,
and you think Obama
gonna have my hands behind my back?
I know. All right.
I'm on guard. Chris didn't even flinch.
Hey,
like, he didn't even. He saw. Like, I don't know. It's a natural reaction to.
Jay, you so street.
I'm on guard. I'm on guard.
I know you
when I'm outside my door.
I know you
I don't trust nothing.
You're a millionaire. You've been rich for 25 years.
Oh, from that thought process, I don't know.
You know. In the streets, no more. You got a whole different lifestyle.
Once it's in you, is in you. Like as far as being aware of your surroundings. You always got to be aware of your surroundings. I don't care how much money you got.
No, it's not. You ain't never been worth $200-300
That's
million.
True. That part, so I can't speak to that.
Right.
The Oscars. You think you at the safest spot in history. You thinking Will coming to do something funny. Right, that's why he laughing. That's why these white people are killing me. White people are like, why does he keep calling him Richard? He was calling him Richard because he was nominated for the fucking movie, you dumbass white people. Richard wasn't a cold word. That's why he was joking. He's like, oh, here come Richard. He was joking off the door. Will knew that Chris didn't think he was going to do it. That's why he slapped the shit out of him. He was like, I got him. He never gonna think. Will even knew it. Nobody gonna think I'm gonna do this.
But even when he saw it coming, he didn't try to defend it.
But
Chris was the bigger man all together because Chris could have ethered him. Chris, you talk about disrespecting your family. Chris could have literally done 10 minutes on his family that they was nothing. Will would have been like,
that would have been
maybe
Stop the
I
fight.
should
It's
not.
not fair.
If Chris would have really went in on 10
He
minutes,
would have to fight Chris for real.
Well, he's on tour now, so I'm pretty sure that's he got some news.
Oh, you missed it, Shorty. That's what me and Rodney were saying. Like I said, me and Will ain't never cool. And I said, Chris, there's a good chance Chris may not go all the way in, but there's going to be one stop on that tour that Chris is having a bad day. That's why get your tickets, y'all. Because there's going to be one of these tours where there's going to be 20 minutes. Will Smith is going to be the next dude on that Summer Jam screen.
That's going to be his get back.
And ain't nothing you could do about that, because when that show is taped and is documented, ain't no way to bring it back. Ain't no bringing it back. And when he talked to his brother Tony Rock, I'm sure Tony Rock done put the battery all the way.
And Tony Rock's on Twitter, Shaquisa, defending the fact that why would we stage this? Like he's telling people it wasn't staged. He's clarifying.
I'm not staging me getting smacked. I'm not staging me getting smacked. I'm not being that. I'll be the smacker, but I'm not going to be part of staging something where I'm the one who gets
Chris Rock's
degraded.
brother. He's the other comedian that people were saying he's more of the street
Tony
side.
Rock.
He's more of the street side of the brothers.
He not even. Is he coming to Texas? Let me see. I don't even see Texas dates.
He might have already went
to Texas. Nah, he ain't been to Texas.
Nah, he ain't to it yet.
It ain't started. So they let's see.
Oh, I saw him there. My bad. I saw him there. I saw him at the Toyota Theater when he was on the last.
Dave Chappelle is here in Atlanta. I'm gonna go see him tonight.
Let's
I wonder
see.
what he gonna say.
There's no Texas dates.
You know he's gonna say something. Don Page, Jay, I have.
They start this week. I guess tomorrow in Boston.
Here goes
3 shows in Boston. They start there, then they go to New Jersey, California.
Don Page said, Jay, I've let my guard down since I moved out of Philly. When you change your environment, you change your outlook. You got to understand, Jay Black thinks he's boys in the hood for life.
I'm not letting my guard down. I live in the suburbs now.
Jay
and
Black
I'm still...
literally thinks he's menace to society forever. Like Jay Black literally thinks he's got his guard up when he's in the express aisle in the supermarket. Like he really is like, I wish somebody would say I got one extra item in this bitch. I will like.
No,
you just
I don't trust. Yeah, I just always. It's okay to be aware. That's just aware of my surroundings. You always want to be aware who's coming in what door. You don't never sit in your back to the door. You need to be like it's you just got to position.
Before this happened, if I told you the people that you'd be worried about smacking you, and I gave you a list of people,
Will Smith wouldn't have been one.
And I put Will Smith in there, y'all would laugh your asses off. If I said the most dangerous celebrities, and I was like so and so.
But I wouldn't be clowning a man's wife though at the same time.
You know what, Jay?
But I'm not a comedian, so y'all it's a profession. I get it.
Okay, Rodney, this is where Jay Black gets me, right? Jay Black has sat there while I talked about a person's wife. Jay Black has seen me on stage light up a person's wife for talking during a show. He's seen me do 15 minutes on her.
But I also know because of that, the consequences could come, and we both now are tied up because now I'm riding out with you.
The only reason you're even thinking about the consequences is because Will smack somebody. You have never thought about the consequences of any show we've ever done, other than me being drunk. That's the consequence you've worried about. You have never worried about anything else, no matter what.
We're gonna be fine. We're gonna figure it out. That's how my mind. But I'm aware. I'm fully aware all the time. You can acknowledge that. I'm fully aware. You just as psycho as me when it comes to certain things like that. When it comes to this dude, I'm like, Mike, he not even told. That wasn't even. I've been peeping him from the beginning. He's good. You be thinking other people like.
No,
so we are very aware.
What I'm saying on stage, we have never worried about until now. We have never worried about somebody actually doing something. Now everybody's aware of it because we saw what happened to comedian Steve Brown, and we've seen a few
DC Young Fly knock somebody out too, right?
And now we're aware of it. Now everybody's aware.
Way before this, about this guy that was in the audience, the man said something about him. He said, "What you gonna do?" He walked up on the stage and knocked him out. That was way before this.
I'm saying when these incidents, I've been doing comedy for 25 years, like these incidents that have just occurred. Like, I mean, but the last decade, things have started to occur that now we've become aware. But we did years where nobody was worried about anybody jumping on stage.
Mm-hmm.
We did years.
I don't
And
let
Jay
nobody.
did.
If you walk on my stage, I'm taking your ass off of it.
And you got to do it fast.
I would try personally as a man to maintain my advantage. My advantage, I'm at a higher level. You coming up. If you coming up,
yeah,
your ass going back down. I'm not gonna let you get even with me.
Real quick.
I'm a bad.
Cats is living a dangerous life. Cats is like putting comments. You should always keep your head on a swivel.
You should be aware of your surroundings.
You should always keep your head on a swivel and your hand on the
upside your head.
Glock.
You be like, you ain't see it coming.
They just walk in restaurants and shoot people up.
Yeah, this whole concept of Jada being under duress. Like I sat on a murder case. Like I sat on a murder case years ago, and you can kill another human being if you perceive imminent danger. At no point was Jada in any danger.
No, she wasn't in danger, but she was upset. I don't understand why we can't let her.
She always upset.
She's always been upset. She's been upset since Tupac died. Every day of her life, she's been upset since Tupac died.
Okay.
Hilarious.
I think y'all being too hard on it.
Shani, have you seen the videos when they at home and they having fun? They doing fun stuff. And she the fun police. She the fun police.
She take all the fun out of it. Well, maybe it's stuff going on that we don't know about.
The only time
she take the fun and sip fun over here. You be quiet. Yep, sit down back there, having all that fun.
Yo, the only time she had fun is when she's writing poems once a year for Tupac. That's the only time this lady has a ball. That's when a smile comes over her face. Said, fighting over chicken and steak at Golden Corral or getting killed at Popeyes for a chicken sandwich, and y'all not on guard. All right, y'all like
when you at church.
I don't go to Popeyes for chicken sandwich.
No. And I ain't been to Golden.
That should take away.
I ain't been to Golden Corral in at least 10 years. I ain't been to Golden Corral.
I went to Golden Corral last night, and I got a dookie right now.
What in the
world? I was not expecting that.
Me neither. Didn't see that coming.
I ain't gonna lie. Last time I went to Boston Market, I just got the corn. I don't be messing with this food out here like that. I just got the Boston Market got some good ass corn, but that's all I got. That's all I got. All right. All right, Shaquisha, it's Wellness Wednesdays.
The show is over. The
show over now. The show over.
We didn't get on no better. Well, I guess this was
at this point, Shaquisha is just one of the hosts of the show.
I bet you next year they have the blackest Oscars ever. Watch and see what I tell you.
Yeah, that shit ain't gonna happen next year.
Watch and see. Because their ratings are bananas this year. Nobody was watching that stuff before this.
No,
they
had to turn it into a reality show. They had to turn it into a Real Housewives or something, or a Love and Hip Hop.
That's exactly what. That's why I say it was staged, because their ratings were horrible.
I don't think it was staged though.
Okay, Shaquisha.
I think
You just gotta agree with it, Mike. It's okay.
I think Will was just.
No, you don't have to agree with me. I'm okay with people not agreeing with me.
Yeah.
So
once again, I'm not taking part in a setup to get ratings, and I gotta be the one that gets smacked. I'm not going. That's not the part I'm playing.
What if they were paying you? What if they were going to give you a $3 million check?
Hey, Mike, here's me pitching an idea. So, Mike, get this. So, we got Will Smith gonna come on stage, and then get this. It's gonna be so funny. He's gonna slap you.
What? What?
Well, we're gonna get Will Smith to come on stage, and then he's gonna slap you.
Well, can I duck? Like, can we set it up that he misses?
Oh, no, duck. You gotta take it, and then you'll have like one tear. We'll have one tear come down.
This is gonna be great.
Why can't I block it? Can I just block it and fight? Can I fight back in the thing?
Cannot block it. You cannot fight back. Matter of fact, put your hands behind your back.
And we're gonna pay you $3 million for this.
You're gonna have a weapon in your hand, but you're gonna put it behind your back.
So when he walks away, can I jump him when he walks away? Can I just? That would be. I think.
No.
But that.
Just trust me on this.
And that's what he's saying. Trust me on this. It's gonna work. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Can I say something afterwards? Can I at least? Can I go in?
Not for 5 days.
No, I'm not doing this for 5 days. No.
For 5 days.
Yeah, that's when he gets
Come
back.
on, Mike. I mean, think about it. Think of just this. We got this whole thing with Jada. We got some stuff happening over there. It's going to be so many moving pieces. But you just have to get slapped.
But how do I benefit? Like at the end of this, how do I benefit? Like what do I get from the smack?
No benefit for you. No benefit. You know what? Your ticket price is going to go through the roof.
That's a huge benefit.
Yeah, man, that's a hard sell. I ain't gonna lie, that's a hard sell.
Not to mention all the interviews that come after. You don't think that Chris Rock is about to get a whole bunch of interviews about this?
Yeah, but Chris Rock is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Like he doesn't need interviews. Like he's got that. There's nothing that you're gonna give him that he doesn't have already. So I don't get being degraded in front of national TV, and my kids gotta watch me getting smacked up in front of everybody. Like that's a hard sell. That's a very hard sell. Janice says, sounds like a plan, Mike. Fuck out of here.
You want in the house? All right, we appreciate you, Roddy.
Start some shit with my wife.
For no reason. Go look at her phone, Roddy. Look at her phone. Make sure.
Thank you, Rodney.
Roddy, I'm gonna see you.
Hey, if my wife born in August, I'll see her. Don't tell me.
Do that in private. Don't let me know nothing. Don't let me know nothing. Rodney, I'm gonna see you today on the sports podcast.
Sure.
Rodney Perry, y'all. Rodney Perry. This is great. Yeah, Rodney Perry. Uncle Rodney in the building. Uncle Rodney.
Yes, Claude, that is a lesson of the day. Jay Black is always head is on a swivel when I'm outside my house. Yes.
Draymond Green tomorrow. We will talk about Draymond.
Okay.
We will talk about Draymond Green. We will talk about there was a woman went behind the counter at a spot and she was getting beat up by the employee, and then the other employee joined in and started pounding on her. And I think once you're a criminal at that point. I'm not beating a woman, I'm beating a criminal. So, but we'll discuss if that's okay or not okay. Is there ever a time that is okay for a man to hit a woman? I know that'd be a touchy situation, so we'll tread lightly. We'll tread lightly. If you're beating my girl up and we're out in the streets, I think I'm going to jump in and beat you up. I'm not going to let my girl get beat up.
Are you discussing inventing Anna tomorrow?
Oh, no. It's Thursday. Have you watched it?
I think I have 2 episodes left.
I've been watching it. Yeah, we got Thursday. It's Thursday.
What's the name of the show? What's the name of that show again?
Inventing. You're not going to like it, Jay. You're going to like the first half. The second part, I didn't enjoy the second
I didn't
part.
like the first half. I'm getting more into it now.
And which one of these platforms is on? Because there's so many.
It's on Netflix. That's all we deal. We don't deal with Hulu. I don't have the good Hulu, so I got commercials on my Hulu.
Me too.
I got commercials on my Hulu. I can't take it. It just annoys me that the commercials come out. So we'll talk about that. Draymond Green says he will, if LeBron James is about to break the record, he will leave his team to go watch LeBron James, and he gave his coach warning.
Oh, they played Dallas last night.
Yeah, they lost. LeBron didn't play. Anthony Davis didn't play. Dallas blew them the hell out. It's over for the Lakers this season.
LeBron wasn't there. I would have been mad because them tickets was sky high.
Yup, LeBron or Anthony Davis weren't there because he got hurt.
Inventing Anna.
Inventing Anna
on Netflix.
I think the only part you like about it, Jay, is she's truly an ultimate scam artist. Like she's a con, like for real. Like when it comes to cons, she keeps her head on a swivel.
She's fully aware.
She's fully aware. Right. Sequenza has a book. What's the name of the book that you have?
No Colored Nurses.
No Colored Nurses, which I think is a dope ass name. No Colored Nurses, I think is a dope name. And they can get that book where?
On Amazon, or they can get it from my website, www.aboveaveragehealthcare.com.
AverageHealthcare.com. AboveAverageHealthcare.com. go to that website, go check everything out. You already know she has her own clinic where, you know, you can change your life. If you are tired of going to appointments, the appointment can come to you. If you are tired after work and doing all that, the appointment can come to you. So go to aboveaveragehealthcare.com. Find out all the details. It's evolution to a revolution when it comes to medical care.
I love it.
So you can make that happen. Shawnee, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Jay Black, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Sexy Mo. Sexy Mo.
Psychic tomorrow.
We got the psychic tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped asking him my stuff because every time I ask him my stuff, he pushes me back.
But everything he say be happening, but
it be happening. But it's like May, and then it goes to August, and then like next thing you know. All right, y'all. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that is guaranteed: it will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything. Fight for your happiness. Never let anybody take that from you. It's Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth